Good morning, welcome in. How are we doing today? I'm totally sat normally. Can you hear me? Because my captions aren't showing. But why would they work? Damon, could you check? Because normally my captions are being like, hi, it's me, the captions, and they're not. Oh, here we go, there they are. Hi, good morning, welcome in. That was completely normal. That went really well. I thought I would come over before the ads. Although they're not doing their thing quite yet. So, first thing I'm going to say before saying all my hellos is that I've changed the ad schedule for this month. So, for this month, I've upped it so that we have ads every 30 minutes. The reason being that the next pay that I get from Twitch is essentially what I need for Christmas. And we don't have many subs at the moment, so I need to try and make any revenue from Twitch. Of course, that means that there's no pressure on you. I totally get it. We're skint too, so we completely understand. And I didn't want to be like, yo, you must sub right now. So instead, that's what we're doing. The ads are now running. 2.5 minutes though. Is that because it does 2.5 minutes every half an hour, I guess? I totally understand it. I just pressed all the buttons. Did you know as well? Twitch actually, their recommended is 7 minutes of ads per hour. 7 minutes. That just seemed quite high still. Although don't get me wrong, I did think about it. I legitimately GG's on second first. Thea, GG's on first, second. Welcome in. I mixed them up. Thank you both for watering the planets. Hi Julianne, how are you doing? Good time zones. A rare hello. I hope you are being all of the well. It's lovely to see you. Play all the ads all the time. Twitch used to recommended 3 minutes. It's 7 minutes in the dashboard now. And a bunch of people on Twitter have been like, this is what I make from Twitch. And I'm like, oh, fuck. Oh, shit. And someone posted, this is what I make from ads. And I was like, I mean, if I could make any money from ads, maybe I should try to. But also, I haven't got them. It's below 7 minutes. It's 5 minutes, which is 2 minutes below what Twitch recommends. Wild though. Marone, welcome. Thank you for watering the plants. But yes, around 7 minutes of ads. Oh, do I has a damn it, I caught your cyst. I have a little, it might just be a burn on my little finger. It's fine. I think I got the cyst from Dabman. It like transferred it to my little finger. Imagine if that was true. Imagine if you could. No, I'm just clumsy and I don't really feel things at the time. And then afterwards, I'm like, oh my God, I'm covered in scratches from a cat that I didn't even realize. Work's been extremely stressful. Oh, I'm so sorry, Julianne. And it's going to be a severe bad week. Sending you all the love. I hope that you can take the time away from work to self-care and look after yourself. And I hope that it passes because it sucks when work's too stressful, right? It really the much sucks. I'm sorry. Sending you lots of love. I guess you found a copy of Animal Crossing. Let's go. I'm so glad that you did. I didn't even fully appreciate that I was going to be in a complete Animal Crossing era. It just kind of it happened and now I can't stop actually thinking about it. Like I had the MRI on Saturday, which actually was it was horrible. I hated it. I was in a tube for, and I'm not even joking, like 30 minutes in a tube. And normally they're loud, but this time I had like this like thing on my face like locked in like some sort of, I don't know, movie prisoner, like my head locked in. And then it took so long, and normally I kind of find the white noise therapeutic. This one was like a really bad like concert with janky music all the time, and I hated it, and it was horrible, and it was half an hour inside a tube. But I did start to think about Animal Crossing. And I also wondered who got biro on the inside of the machine because I could see a little line. I was like, that looks like someone got biro on that. Who tried writing inside an MRI? But yeah, so it made me think a bit about Animal Crossing, because that apparently is my hyper focus. I has done decorating things over the weekend, and I've also accidentally slipped and changed some villagers. And I did up here. I tried to put the museum up here. Guess what doesn't fit equally? The museum didn't fit equally, so now they're living there. I made this into lavender fields. This was, I don't even know what I'm doing here, but there's a gap, so I filled it with stuff. What else did I do? Oh, I started to try and do a boardwalk on the beach, but I'm not sure I like this specific board. You know, I'm not sure that I'm meshing with this one, so I need another one. I know I have maple. Kruger, welcome in. Thank you for watering the plants. I finally found the leafy grass path I was on about, and now we have leafy grassy beds, which is great because they're real pretty. Hi Lynx, welcome in. Things are looking up for you. I love that so much. Yay for things looking up. Thank you for watering the plants as well. What else did I do? There's blobs on the floor. This is where Molly is, and I kind of want to make a diagonal bridge somewhere. And then I got stuck on a tree. No, and then I put, ew, suspicious fox. I put some up camp bits that I'll decorate alongside the actual campsite. Excuse me, who? And I made a circle of trees. That's what I did. Thank you, Island Jamie Lee. The rest of it is flat. It's very flat. Hi, Tater Tot. Welcome in. Thank you for watering the plants. To you too. Okay, Red, you visited me at one of my little side businesses. It's me, and your name is Lilia. I was just thinking how much I enjoy this place. I mean, you were quite upset up. Blah, 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 blah. Basically, blah, blah, blah. You're my family. Your cousins. Basically, we're cousins, right? Do you want to buy things? That's what I say when I see one. What? That's totally valid. I feel like that too when I see myself one. I'm like, why am I here? Oh, I made the fox disappear. So yeah, let's go to our campsite. This is Shino. She is fine. We're gonna ask to restart your work laptop. No worries. You are. You're my favorite, not streaming streamer. You could be a streamer. Oh, and I have Marshall. I swapped Julianne for Marshall. I'm not even gonna pretend otherwise. I love his little tail. I love his little tail and his little happiness. He's so cute. And he sings. But yeah, basically the MRI was absolutely exhausting. I have a really bad headache. And I have a spot on my head, which I think that MRI gave me actually. It gave me a spot right on my forehead where I never normally get spots. Do you want to... Damon, what are you signing in on? Okay. Stop it. You do miss the cat cam. I miss the cat cam too. I want to be able to show you all our lovely cats. But I can't. Hello there. Hi Erin, welcome in. Thank you for watering the plants. I was just spacing out going, which one's for real? I know that blue thing's not real. Let me look. I want to see the eyebrows, right? I don't know if Mona Lisa has eyebrows. I don't know that Mona Lisa has eyebrows actually. That one. None of this looks okay, you box. Okay, I'm gonna Google real art. I will Google it. I see an arch. Have a lovely sleepy look. Thank you for being here. Oh, I was about to show you with my cursor, but you know, it's Animal Crossing, so you can't actually see with my cursor. Would I try and point something out to you? Actually, it is real. I'm taking it. You can't stop me. I'm taking this fruity guy. I really feel the aura on it. Yeah. You got a deal. I'll buy it. I'll buy. I'll buy. Okay, bye. 69270. Okay. I want to live on my Animal Crossing island, truth be told. What's this? Is that pink? I'll buy it. Oh, I also can do more better decorating in my actual house as well. Bye! Bye, Fox. Bye, sneaky little, thiefy little guy. Wee. So yeah, I did decorating, and I have different villagers. Okay, I swapped Rudy for Teddy, Julian for Marshall, Eric for Bo, and Blue Bear for Pate. I actually really wanted Pom Pom, but beggars can't be choosers, right? At some point we'll have to do a actual villager search for Pom Pom. I was like, alright, you'll do. Hey, my shop's open really early. And I did lots of time traveling, so if you saw me log on, log off, log on, log off, log on, log off, pretend that you didn't, okay? Okay, I can definitely open a door. I'm lying. I'm definitely lying. CC, welcome in. Thank you for watering the plants. How are you today? I like that. That's very pretty. It's got dangly bits. I'll buy it. I will 100% buy that right now. Also, everyone on like my friends list is playing Pokemon. Everybody is playing Pokemon. Thank you for the bells. You're very welcome. Thank you for the bells. Here's what we have in today. We have stuff. How would you get rid of villagers? Time traveling normally ends up giving them a thinking thing, and then if you don't talk to them, you can time travel forward and like get them to skip a day, and then you can force them out that way. Or if you get someone in your campsite, that was a good sentence. If you get someone in your campsite, then they can boot out a villager. And again, if they don't choose the right one at first, just force close the conversation and things like that. Oh, apparently we're getting things out. Okay, I was gonna put things tidy, but I'm not gonna. That's fine. That's totally fine. We do actually need to decide what I'm gonna decorate. Literally, actually. Thank you. This is the like the seaside town part of it. And then as soon as we get away from the seaside town, like if we go this way, it's gonna go into like a magical forest. And I kind of also wanna do more of like I wanna build up so that I can dig down so that I can make a scenic waterfall thing. Maybe we'll do that today because there's a huge chunk of space here. Yeah, we're doing it. We're gonna get diggy. We're gonna get diggy and we're gonna try and learn diggy things. And also hydrate as well. See, we got a nice blank space. But yeah, I miscounted how many tiles the museum is, and it really kind of messed it up. I do hate that. You know, I hate that. Actually, maybe we should go and collect all the thingies, like do dailies like it's 2020 or something. Except I'm not hitting those rocks because my aim's terrible. Hi Marshall, I'm digging like it's 2020 again. How are you, Marshall? Marshall, come back. Cool, come back. Sir, hello. Is it sulky? Yes, sulky is the good word. Okay, that was good talk. Good talk, good talk. Yeah, Dadman's logging onto my Reddit so that he can enter all these competitions, because I don't actually use Reddit even though I have it. I'm not even sure what my username is on there. Dadman, if my username's not Lilia Faye, could you try and get it, please? Thank you. Hi, little Gina. Welcome in. Thank you for watering the plants. How are you? Big Bump. Welcome in. Thank you. I do love it too. I do actually love it. How are you doing, little Gina? Yoink. We're going to pick up all of the things. You can see where I've stopped terraforming, just to give myself a little bit of a guide of what I'm doing. When in fact, I have no idea what I'm doing. I have too many rocks. They're really in the way. Okay, so a bunch of these are going to be... See, this is what I mean about my aim. How are you, Big Bump? Do you play much Animal Crossing? You got more of your tattoo done yesterday. Yay! And your friend straightened your hair so you feel hot as fuck. Slay. Slay. I'm happy to hear that. I bet you look stunning. I would love more tattoos, but also, why are they that much money? Also, just reminded me, but I had to tick that I had tattoos for their MRI, and I swear that's never been an option before. And she was like, I've never seen it happen, but do let us know if they start to go hot. I'm like, what do you mean if my tattoos start to heat up? What does that even mean? Is it gonna like suck them off me? But they didn't feel hot, so I didn't have to find out. You just got back into it the other week because your friend's letting you use the Switch. Oh, that's so kind of her. I am fully back in an Animal Crossing era, honestly. I didn't think I was, and now I can't stop thinking about it. Did you know we've only got like 66 days till 3.0 comes out? That's not that long to build an island, so just 66 days. Not that it like has to be finished by then, I guess. Especially because we might get new items. And I also didn't realize that I hadn't unlocked HHP yesterday, so I ended up getting sucked into it and I couldn't quit because it wouldn't free me. Where is the other fossil? You log back in for the first time in over a year. Forgot you got Pico right before. She jump scared me. She's so precious though. I love her. I love that when you log back onto an island and it's like, oh, okay. I totally didn't forget about you. So yeah, I need a new boardwalk. A new boardwalk that I don't dislike. I also need to figure... I was going to put a screen here to have it... Actually, maybe I still can. Hold on. Maybe there's hope for me yet, actually. Maybe if I do actually put a screen here. Can you customize what's on the screens? Maybe you can. That could change things. You haven't played since 2020. That's so fun though. That means you've got so much excitement to come. I'm excited for you. I'm really excited for you. Right, hold on then. Let's find out what I can get. She's very cute. Her house is where Tiffany's was, and I wasn't paying attention to the house appearance, so I walked in and was confused. Honestly, Pico is so much better than Tiffany, sorry. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. We have anonymous follows, but I see you and I appreciate you. Okay, what am I doing again? Oh yeah, I'm gonna criteria search Totoro, obviously. Obviously. I missed you all over the weekend. So I couldn't stream Saturday because I was in a tube for a lot of the day. And then I couldn't stream yesterday because Minnie Lilo had a sleepover. So I missed you all. Maybe I kind of actually want it to look like a screen. Look at all the Totoros though. There's like 97 pages of Totoro. That's pretty cool. And all the girlies say it's pretty cool for a Totoro. That one maybe. I did one like exactly like that, and then I put it on a hoodie. And I never saw it again because I forgot things. Look, you can make a Totoro. There's feet. It's too many tiles though. If there's a 4 square Totoro, I would take it. What if our flag ended up being not what it is? It's just a little guy. I love Totoro so much. I don't want these anyway, so I'm going to put Totoros over the top. Hi Raven, welcome in. How are you doing today? I'm finding Totoros in Animal Crossing, which, as I'm sure you can imagine, is a really fun time for me, actually. It's like my favourite thing to do. Find Totoros in a game I'm obsessed with. Thank you for watering the plants as well. Oh my god, you can put Totoro on your face. Some of these are scary. I'm not gonna lie. Some of them are pretty scary. I want like a ledge down one. Totoro. Okay, I probably am not gonna look through every single one though. Like, it's a fun time, but also, what if I don't look at every single picture of Totoro? Just gonna check this one last page. Doop dee dee doop deep deep. Okay, I'm leaving. I also want to look at a dock. But by dock, I mean like a wooden beachside thing. Is that called a dock? It is a lot of Totoros, yeah. I feel I need to commit my own time to finding. Oh, it is, but... Yay! Totoro! I will save this sign that says boat dock. Because I have a floor boat that I can definitely do. I kind of need a sign that says market as well. This is not what I wanted. None of that's what I wanted. I'm going to have to Pinterest it. Which I hate because the majority of Pinterest that is in Animal Crossing is AI and it sucks. It really sucks. For deck. Wait, maybe the word I was meaning was deck the whole time, including yesterday. Ruh-roh. Well, that's very silly. The word wasn't dock, it was deck. Shut up, Dabman. Did you hear him cackle from the other room? It's not my fault. It's like when I was looking for the gong in Animal Crossing and I couldn't remember what it was called, so I said I was looking for a dong. And my brain was not very present for those moments. It's streamer brain, okay? Wait, why are these so pink? Oh, this could work. This could work. I like this deck dock. It's just words are really complicated, okay? Okay, so that's there. And then in the middle. Yep, we love to see it. Streamer brain is real. It makes me sound like I'm not intelligent when I'm live. All intelligence falls off the sides. It's a very real problem. Like, I'm just making up words here. Bump, 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 bump. This. I knew that you were trouble when you walked in. Like that. And then... I am a little lot running out of design slots already, as you can see. It's actually a real problem. I need them to give us more design spots so that I can actually design things, you know? Yes, close it. Let's see what our dock looks like now. Our deck dock. And then I want to get a screen. I mean, yeah, that's actually already a bit better. Plus, I'll be able... That was a good button to press. Oh, when I pressed it twice, it's like I don't learn. To be fair, though, the buttons are very confusing in this game when you haven't played it for a really long time. Like, I don't know. Hey, look, it's gonna work. Can't believe I spent ages looking for a dock when the word was deck. Oh no, I fucked it up. It's almost like I'm not used to decorating on tiles. Hi, oops. That's right. Hi, oops. That's all I wanted to say at all, actually, was the word hi, oops. Not to draw attention to my brain. Maybe that MRI broke my brain even more. Can it do that? Can it, like, give you a spot like I've got and then break your brain? I think it might have. Hi, oops. How is everyone struggling, apparently? Apparently I am struggling. Maybe I should have done... No, I don't want to, though. No, you know what? Fuck it. No corners. No corners. Corners are the bane of everything. Dock is a wood deck on the water, so you were technically right. Thank you, that helped. The MRI broke my brain is how I am. Seriously, I do think it gave me a spot as well as a really bad headache. And lots of exhaustion because the hospital was literally a million miles away. And they're just like, welcome to the hospital. Please take a seat for a really long time. To be fair, if I'd known I was going to be in the MRI for half an hour, I probably would have panicked more. And they just casually mentioned it as they pushed me in. That's like pushed me in. They shoved me into it and casually were like, oh, FYI, you're now going to be in this for a really long time. Where did those bells come from? Find a keeper. Let's find out if I can make Totoro go on the screen. Let's get something out here. Maybe if I might also want to give people seats. And by people, I mean not that many. No, actually maybe these. Actually, I can't make up my mind and now my pockets are getting full with things that I don't know anything about. Oh, where's my screen? Did I go past it? No, I didn't. Slay. I also want to put hanging baskets on these. It'll be great. Look, here's a dong. I literally, last time I played Animal Crossing, announced that I was looking for a dong when I meant gong. That is so cool, Salius. I haven't seen Wisp since 2020 because I didn't play at that time of day anymore. Which is a shame because Wisp is like a top tier NPC. Bam, bam, bam. I also want a manhole cover. Meow, meow. Okay, let's see if we can actually... It's a nice dog. Thank you. Yes, again, about... Shall I do a post about our ads? We're running ads every half an hour instead of every hour because we're poor, basically. I don't have any bloody customization kits, do I? Because I'm poor. Help me, I'm poor. But it's still technically less than recommended. I think I was going to see about putting a thingy here. Cool, that went well. I'm glad I chose to do that right there. Is this the middle? No, you're a pile of leaves. Right, one there. And then I can still put leafies back. It's crazy. It made me feel a lot better at least though. I'm like, well, I'm not even doing the recommended. So actually, I feel less bad about this now. I feel so much better because I'm not quite doing it badly. I know. Imagine literally taking 7 minutes every hour, like, layers. Hi, Joshua, welcome in. How are you today? So yeah, so much better. I'm like, all right then. No, actually, I don't want to craft anything. It really will push people to add block or leave. Please don't leave, though. Please don't leave. What? I can't even customize a projection screen? Really? That sucks. I thought you could put Totoro on it. You're okay. I'm glad to hear that. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm still post-MRI suffering, to be honest. But that aside, it's all good. Yeah, that is a bit better with a manhole cover, actually. Wait, did I bring my hedge? I didn't bring my hedge. You know what, then? I'm stealing one. I'm stealing a hedge bit. Aha! Can't believe I can't even put anything on a projection screen like I wanted. Maybe it's like other panels that works or something. Oh, that went well. I'm glad I turned that. Did I pick up a mum cushion? Did I dream about it instead? Round pillow. Oh, that must have been what it is. Round pillow. And then a wild log bench. Project your stream on it. Maybe I should. Also, hey K-Niners. Maybe I should. You have to watch whatever's on telly, okay? Welcome to our telly watching stream where, you know, we gather to watch things. Can I put something in? Okay, well, I can't put something in that gap if it's not even a gap. But yes, please don't leave. Please like the ads. I don't think this is going to fit where I want it to fit. There's no room. Typical you saying that. Trust you, Animal Crossing, to say there's no... Oops, shit, I'm sat down. To say there's no room in the places where I need there to be room. Typical. Hey, look! Yay! Apparently I'm very happy with that. There we go. You can go and watch the cinema, but I am going to turn it off because it is actually ruining the ambience. Maybe if I put Totoro on panel, panels, simple panels, maybe that would work. Let's find out. I might have some in here. What should I do? Of course you should get something out. Like... Can you hear me concentrating? It's kind of like a low buzzing sound. If you can, that is me thinking. I have jail bars. I have that. What do you mean short? I don't want it to be short. Maybe not that then. Hi Lois, good morning. How are you doing? Welcome in. Happy Monday. Have you heard back from your job interview? Maybe then this doesn't contain any of the dreams. Shmlah shmlah. I'll tidy that up and that and that. And that. And those. I'd say good, but you kind of slept like shit. I'm sorry that you slept like shit. That sucks. I am still post-MRI brain. And it gave me a spot on my head. I think definitely that's what happened. That's why I've got a spot on my head. Let's customize something. I want to see if these hanging baskets look any good. I mean, actually, that kind of does look quite good, doesn't it? Actually. Shoulder keeps twinging at night, so definitely not fun, but have to lay on it to keep it warm. Boo. I hate it for you. I customized a street lamp with banners. Bruce banners. But also thank you for streaking, Kananez. I'm sorry I didn't thoroughly acknowledge the streak. What if... Which one would look better? Well, I think that answers the question, doesn't it? They don't fit. What a way to shit on my parade. Does that look right to you? What a way to ruin everything. The banners are too big. You got some deep heat gel. I hope that helps. Huh. I don't know where I would put the banners. Loris, thank you for streaking in chat as well. I appreciate it. I don't think I need any more banners. Leafies? Leafies. Oh. Leafies. No leafies. Leafies. And then... I really fucked it up again, didn't I, my dear? I kind of did. It was more... Wait, it was a couple more pence from a Tesco own ibuprofen gel, so I was like, okay, I'll go for Deep Heat one. Deep Heat is quite good though. Make sure that you are very careful with it because of course it does mask the pain. So just be extra careful of what you do. Hello. I'm gonna get you all well. Maybe we'll decorate up there next. You know, make a house a home. Get something out. It's alright, you know. You had a weird anxiety thing yesterday. Got a new vape to help calm you down. It tastes amazing. What vape is it? I used to have some vape. Do. When I met Dabman, I stopped. I was like, okay, I'm healthy now. I've used the Deep Heat spray before. Oh my god, it stinks. It's such a nice smell, though. I actually love the smell of Deep Heat, to be honest. I used to sometimes use it for judo, but I had to be really careful again because it masks the pain so much. I might give them a well or a tree. A tree or a well and a bonsai thingy. And probably some leafies. And also... I don't know. What would you have if you were Maple the Bear? It's an elf one, but you got 4 flavors: mango, watermelon, cherry, and strawberry. Yum. Sounds tasty. Mango is your new favorite. Very, very sometimes I end up being like, maybe I could, you know, maybe that would help me again. It won't. Thank you for the hydrate, chat. Make sure you hydrate as well immediately. Or else Erin will come and steal all of your canned goods. Wheat fields are always good. I need that. See, I'm finding all sorts of things that I might decorate with, actually. Wait, I need that for my campsite, but we'll do campsite decorating in a bit, I think, too. We can have that. No, that. Okay, I got too excited again. I can't help it. I think I love Animal Crossing. I think I really love it. Okay, let's go. You need coffee. I need more Animal Crossing in me. Somehow. Yesterday, I was watching an Animal Crossing stream while I was playing Animal Crossing. And if that's not peak, I don't know what is, other than the game peak. It was pretty top tier, to be honest with you. I was like, all I want to do is play Animal Crossing while I watch Animal Crossing and while I think about Animal Crossing. That's fine. That's so nice. Hi, Sanana. You have the juice, but it's not hitting the spot. I have coffee and it actually never hits the spot. It's so rude. Do you want some vegetables? I feel like I need a cushion for the vegetables to be on, right? Hi, Devil's Owl. Thank you for watering the plants. Welcome in. What else? Your Maple's house. What would Maple like? Decorated. Picnic, a well, a hand cart, a wheat field, maybe actually. Would you like a little wheat field? It will dangle on the edge. Yeah, beautiful. And then a bucket. And a bucket of Vindaloo. We did that with Farming Simulator and often do with Genshin. It's so fun, isn't it? It's definitely a top tier thing to do. Hang out in streams while playing games. Teddy, you get the Splef Splah, which is my most prized item, so know that you are a prized animal. Artisanal bugs. No, bonsai. I definitely got one of those too. I promise I did. There we go. But yeah, I was like, that's so much inspiration. I'm too inspired. I need to play more. Ah, leafy. I like it. Butterfly. Yeah, one of these. One of these little babies. Just there flying. And we'll put some flowers and some design codes. It'll be great. Oh, I miss you so much, Julianne. I hope that work is as good as it can be. Oh yeah, I actually... No, keep playing. I pressed the wrong button. I need to go and see Leaf about getting some flowers. So we're going to go flying. We're going out, okay? I did also get Leaf when it was the weekend because I was playing lots of Animal Crossing. I accidentally played about 4 or 5 hours of Animal Crossing yesterday. And I don't even know how that I didn't even know I had that much time. I'm gonna go see Harv, okay? Time for takeoff. What would dodos do? That's the question that we need to know, actually. Touchdown like boogie boarding in a cotton swab. Okay. That sounds valid. Oh, it's all misty here. Leaf! Sup? No, Leaf is my favourite NPC, hands down. Hands down! I don't know where my tulips are. I need more. You only learned today that Cyrus can give a unique recolor to 17 items in the game, like a rusted one recolor, like the windmill. I knew that he could recolor like the Nook Miles items, if that makes sense, like lampposts and things like that. I'm here to shop. Have tulips. Oh, thank God. I'm here to buy your stock of tulips, actually. For some reason, I've evolved to white tulips being my favourite flower in the game. Favouriteest flower ever. I would like more white tulips, actually. I'll take 5. And then after that, you might think I've taken enough from you, Leaf, but I haven't. Yeah, I need some tulips. I'll take 5. I just want to pat Leaf on the head, you know? That's all. Best NPC ever. Maybe 20 tulips will do for now, Leaf. Okay, thank you. What else was it you were selling, please? Thank you. Is there anything else? Wheat or sugarcane? No, I'm good. The one recolor you can only get through Cyrus. That's so cool. Today I learned as well. Oh God, no, sorry, okay, here we are. This is a bank. I know, I'd like to withdraw 200,000, please. I had no idea either. No, I don't want 111 bells. Okay, I want to be loaded like in Animal Crossing, but in real life. So one of these is a fortune teller. I think she's over there. Are you Sahara? Because I could actually do with that. Hey, you are. That's quite a cool memory, actually. And also, the villagers kind of fund this a little bit for you. Donate. Then, yeah. Oh, yay. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, right. We reached our donation goal. Yeah, we did. Do I kind of want to see if I've got anything that they'll recolor. Hello. Oh, that's so cute. I actually only knew these from New Leaf. Ah, you're so cute. What's my order? Ooh, what do you offer? Oh, these are just the normal colors. Okay. Hand cart. You can recolor a hand cart. You wouldn't want to recolor a hand. What do you do with the street lamp? Okay. Signpost. I mean, this one's not new. Shop. Resident services. Fishing. Forest! The amount they pay is based on their friendship points. That's so cute. Can I just make sure that I've checked everything? Or is there anything else I want to look at customization is for? Stack of books. Sure, let's do it. Let's make them old, please. Such a happy little jingle too. Done and about to be delivered. Okay. Thank you, bye. That was really fun and kind of you. And I found my way out. Yay. Freedom. Hello. I want to go to work and see if they've got any items, actually. Yeah, time for takeoff. All the way to takeoff point. Can I just say that I'm still actually really, really proud of myself for beating the long neck lady last stream. I beat the long neck lady in Little Nightmares 2, and I feel like I beat the internet that day. She was my biggest fear in most games. Hi, don't make me do any work though, okay? I'm just here to... I'll buy it. I'll take it. I've got money. How much is that? 5... Are you kidding me? I was so brave. I was very brave and it resulted in a win. Although now I'm scared what's next because I've got like 2.5 hours in the game and I'm like, well, I know it's like twice this length. So that means that there's just really scary things still to come. Maybe worse than Long Neck Lady. I don't know. We don't know. Also, I got Sairini in Honkai because did you know that they give you 10 wishes? And then I exchanged all my bonus wishy bits and got Sairini. So I really want to honk at some point soon. Honk. Yay! Right, what is it I'm doing? Oh, I don't really know what I'm doing anymore. Next chapter's probably the one that spooks you. Oh, shit. Yay! That's plenty of information, actually. Plenty of terrifying information. It's my fault for being scared of the wrong thing, isn't it? I don't want to plant a fossil. Are you wilding right now? I decided not to pull her, but I really like her in the story. I added her to my team. My team looks great, but I am quite worried that it's actually not going to work very well. But, you know, that's fine. I got a like home for someone that I thought was her because it was also pink, but it is not actually hers. I've also given up. I did one of my last wishes today on getting Nefa's thingy, and I'm really sad. Right, I want to make diagonal water. Water to be diagonally here. Oh god, water terraforming's my nemesis. But yeah, I took Japard out and I took Natasha out, so I basically took my my shield and my heal. But hey, it looks cute. She'll probably be okay on your team. Her best teammates are the other characters. I actually have no idea. I'm not entirely sure who they are. So my team is Firefly, Sairini, Ranmei, and someone else. I made them look cute, basically, which I know isn't necessarily the way that you should do things. I'm like, look how cute my team is right now. Don Hung. I did think that as well. Like, actually, I have him because he was free. I also have a kind of strange hat from the game. I don't really know why I've got that, but it's pink. I got a pink hat. Well, don't dig there. That's so silly. Why do you dig there? And do that. There. Like this. A hat. It was pink and it had bunny ears, and I'm not sure what I got it from. Did you get a hat? I was just like, oh, alright then. I guess I have a hat now. I thought it was like everyone got a hat. Yeah, that. This pink bunny hat. I'm like, don't know why I have this, but okay. It's from a spending event, you don't have it. Okay. I got some you've returned to the game things as well. It's like, okay, thank you. Thank you, I did return to the game. Thank you for my things. I require more things. Is that diagonal enough? Shall I go get a bridge and find out? It's a bit silly, isn't it? I'm not sure what the... Yeah, I'm like, thank you for the hat. I am back. Thank you for noticing, Honk. Yeah, here's pink things. They heard that I came for Cyrene, so they were just very excited to see. Hi Dana, welcome in. How are you today? I love diagonal bridges too. The world should have more diagonal bridges. I don't know if it will quite work, but I want a wooden diagonal bridge right there, right now. We'll find out if it will work or not. Tom Nookcrook, sup? I'm actually going to do a post about that ad so that I don't have to say it every time. We are running ads every 30 minutes so we can get some additional revenue for Christmas. I'll just do that. You're doing okay. I am glad to hear that. Boink. Bump bump. The man stealing from you. I know, they are pretty steely, aren't they? Just when you think you're done, they're like, I'm gonna take this from you. I want a bridge. Actually, I might want that up bridge. The one that's like fancy and wooden. Instead of the flat one, I think I might want... Wait, did I... Yeah, that, a Zen bridge. But Zen or wooden? I don't know. Zen's got a good vibe, actually. Let's do it. Yes, please. Thank you. Please work. I need to get more money out. Oh, I got stuck. That's fine. Dooba-dooba-deep. I would like another 100,000 bells. You were looking at some stuff from Petite Planet and you can ask the character that gives you a house if you have to take out a loan, and he says he would never do that. I think I saw that on socials as well, actually. No! Look, the control buttons. I'm not used to this. You know, if Twitch puts subtitles on you guys when ads play, people might be less upset about... I have closed captions. Yeah. It would be good if they did that. But yeah. Ads suck, but also... we're very poor. And we don't want to be saying, sub to us right now. So instead, enjoy this commercial break. It will fit. This is totally the spot. I can sort the river out later. Slay. Let the land connect. You are taking donations. You're such a rip-off. Honestly. We have to pay to have a tent here. Then we have to pay bazillions of monies for bridges. And then we have to pay to demolish them. Never do anything major when I have to play to. Yeah, exactly. That is what I'm hoping is understood as well. Okay, so I want this hill to go to about... No, not even that far. To about here. So that I can add a waterfall and a pond. Even for me, the frequency of the ads is feeling a lot. I'm like, what do you mean ads again? We just had ads. But yes, Lilia, this is exactly what you told us to do, though. Oh shit, I ruined my little curved bet. That's fine. No, I'm ruining everything. Help, I can't terraform. I'm the worst. The actual worst at this. Oh my god. Does anyone want the controller from me so that you can do it? I'll hand it over. I'll just pass it over and you can help out, right? Because I sure as heck can't terraform. Oh, fuck my life. Apparently I can't work with a grid. That's my problem. It's too gritty for me, just like the goose. Thank you, here you go. You're in charge of my controller now. Hope you don't mind. I don't know if this is quite big enough. Mine has a bit of drift. Mine has, I think there's a very tiny amount. But I'm also not too sure if I'm just making it up, you know? This isn't quite big enough to add water to. Needs to get out one more little nubbin, you bet. Water terraforming is actually way worse as well. It's so difficult. I don't understand who invented it and why. This is why I play Minecraft. Minecraft is also blocky, but yeah, in a different way. Bloody hell, blocky. I actually can't wait for Petite Planet to come out. I keep checking in case I've gotten into the playtest, but I don't think I'm gonna. Which sucks, you know, because actually I know you would all love it and I would love it, and then it would just be everything. But no. We can't have nice things. That's not what it means. You mastered the circle in Minecraft. Honestly, that's awesome. When I played Minecraft, I mastered basically nothing. But this needs to be bigger again. Trust me, I have an important plan. Luna, we don't dangle from that, please, you little dangly girl cat. Our kitten is so unhinged. She's just out there dangling from things. She's also got the vets later for her second vaccine, and also her pre-op for being spayed, and I could not be more terrified. Why you want a waterfall there? Because I want it to be the start of this river that I've not also started. That's my plan. So I want to do like a double waterfall thing that will trickle into it and it will look really cute. That's my plan. But to do it, I needed more things. I love seeing everyone back to crossing animals. What do you mean warp? You can totally terraform there, you plonker. See? Absolute plonker. Hi, welcome in, Farfetch. Welcome in, Raiders. I'm arguing with terraforming. Hello, hello, welcome in. I will just get down because the waterfall is quite loud. No one wants a waterfall. Now let me find my mouse and then say hi to everybody. Thank you so much for raiding us, Farfetch. How was the rest of Hat in Time you were playing? I think. Welcome in, and Ev, welcome in. How are you doing today, Evko? I hope you're doing good. Jonah, thank you for watering the plants. Sadly, I can't save this unhinged development of what I'm building. If I could, I would. Also, Raiders, hello. If you don't know me, I am Lilia, and I am fully back in an Animal Crossing era. Fully. To the point where it's basically all I can think of. Okay. Nothing works, though. I would say that. Nothing really works with terraforming. Hi, Bob. You finished the DLC. I hope you had the best of times with it. We are currently crossing animals, and it's a very very specific aiming that I need to do, and I can't aim things. Is that also going into the water? I don't know. Let's find out. Hi, Trash. Welcome in. Thank you for watching the plant. Did you all have a good weekend? I missed you very much, Mark. Okay, so this one, if I could just do a little there, would therefore go into the river, which can also therefore be a wee bit bigger like that, and then a tiny bit more, right, like peeks over the side, see? And that's how it starts. That is how it starts. And then I don't really know where the rest of, oh shit, the bed, the rest of this water is gonna go, but it kind of, I want it to go up this way a bit. I really hate waterfalling. I wish that you could plant rocks, but certainly not in any kind of a tight way that we would like. Unfortunately, really liked the DLC. It was cute. It did look lots and lots of fun. I've had Hat in Time on and off my wish list for so long. So many games. Have you ever done a rock garden? No, but I might this time. I do want to get a transparent tile actually, so I can stop like flower spreading. And I think putting that down everywhere towards the end would enable me to do a bit of a rock garden, right? I think. So yeah, very vague plans for that. You don't want to shit a bed. I don't want to shit a bed. But I will say it a lot. Unfortunately, I'm not so good. You can create stepping stone paths. Yes, you can. And then you can like put little decorating bits on them too. It's great for when you've run out of bridges. I don't know that Pokemon. I don't have any Pokemon basically. A sand rock garden. Something like that would be really cool, yeah. Wait, can I? What if I... Oh, you would let me? Okay. Bonus. There we go. And then that's going to lead over there somewhere. Kind of wish that I hadn't demolished... Oh no, I have a tree. Okay, this can come up here. Itchy nose. Yeah, Animal Crossing decorating is that little bit more restricted. But you can still make such good things. As long as you follow like all its different kind of rules for placing things. So we can decorate up there too. You have so many ideas, so you're not backseating. Well, even if you are, I don't mind. Okay, so what if you moved over a bit? Then I could possibly make another row of lavenders, even though I need to get more flowers. I love how I can totally see what I'm doing. I'm lying. Truth be told, I'm lying. There we go. And then if I take the ones that were slightly oddly planted, we can try and make the ultimate lavender farm. It's kind of funny you're painting the ground instead of having it. I know. It's good like that. Okay, and then we go one there, one there, and one here. Oh my god, here, there. I just wanna stay in your lavender haze. What theme do you want your final town to be? So my island's name is Terrasen, which is based on the Throne of Glass novels. So my plan is that we have the very front part of it as like a little seaside town. And then it's going to go into magical forests. So it's kind of a mix. Like ultimately it's going to go into being cottagecore. So I've been trying to find a natural way to kind of get the town side of it to develop. But yeah, then up around the rest of the island's gonna be more cottagecore. It has much space. Hi! Hi, comrade. Thank you for watering the plants. How are you? Excited to see it finished. We've got 66 days. 66 days. It's fantasy setting. Yeah, it's fantasy setting. It's by the same person that did A Court of Thorns and Roses. And essentially, I won't spoiler it, but you're the main character. She's I forgot the word I was gonna say. She was maybe an assassin? Was she assassin-y? Anyway, and then it kind of has like fae and things like that brought into it. So a good welcome when it's perfect. Boop. Hi, Ozcat. Thank you for 7. 7's wild. Thank you for watering the plants. Yeah, she's an assassin, but it does have like magical fantasy type bits as the setting, and it just keeps getting better and better and better, so you should watch it because it will never stop getting better. I might actually reread it sooner rather than later because that's how much I love it. I'm like, I don't want to reread it too soon, but my memory is really bad. Maybe I can like sort it out. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a more green bedroom. I want to see if I can color this. Wee. Did you just tell Luna to be good? That's not gonna happen. She's a bandit. Be good-ish. Yeah. You've been forever waiting for the 5th Akatar book. Probably just read Throne. I started Crescent City. That's really good as well. Thank you, admin. But yeah, I started Crescent City. Oh, that is nice. Like that one. Or that one. That one or that one. Or that one. That one. We're doing it. You're currently reading Two Twisted Crowns by Rachel. I love her writing. That's cool. Yeah, why is it controversial like today? It's because it has gay characters, and I'm like, okay, definitely, yeah. You have just made it more interesting for me. Thank you. You say gay, I'm here for that. I read the Cruel Prince series as well, which is okay, but I read it after Throne of Glass. And I don't think any other book series can ever beat Throne of Glass, ever. That's how much I love it. Like, that's it now. It's too perfect. So this way first. And this way. Right, respectfully. I want you to go. And you, and you, and you. And then I want wallpaper that sucks just a little bit less. I want that. Okay, that went well. But, oh, okay. Well, okay, Ivy then. Ivy, maybe we just have an Ivy bedroom. I don't know. She's really good at creating atmosphere, yeah. All I want to do is play those games, read the books again and again and again. How do I... Okay, there we go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Is it in my pocket still? It is, isn't it? It's literally in my pocket. Oh, God. Oh, no. Oh, no. I mean, I'm not sure that I want the wallpaper like that anyway. I think maybe that was what I wanted. It was just, I was very stuck. Why is there never the carpet I want? Whoa, it's huge. I need to be able to, like, downsize it like in Animal Crossing, no, in Sims. Ugh. You do love cool prints. I like the carding's difficult from the typical Shadow Daddy. That is very true as well. That is true. I would still massively recommend reading cool prints. Like, it was good. Even if Dabin keeps being like, you should just sell it. You don't love it as much as Throne of Glass. You should just sell it. Hi, welcome in. Is it Ali K or Alec, by the way? You have a rug like that? I want one, please. I would love a rug like this. Antique, no. Wooden, yes. A wooden end table. Don't worry, Paralives will be here. I mean, Paralives is Ali. Okay, perfect. Paralives is going to be very early access. Always remember that. It's not going to be a complete replacement for The Sims, but it's going to be so fun. At the same time, I actually am so excited for it. Oh. I would if I could. Yeah, I might lose all my progress. It wouldn't be on purpose, though. I would unpurposely lose all my progress. Okay, one of these then. No, not my beautiful green rug. Cheek. Cheek of it. Absolute cheek of it. Okay, I need to remember to plonk all the things that I want to use out, because it's not gonna be kind to me. Right, anything else? Actually, kind of want to start again. So excited to do the build buy stuff. That's what you're helped for. Yes, everyone will have different preferences for books. It's still fun to read other books and talk about them. Definitely agree. Why does it say chronic illness in the stream tags? I think is it exclamation mark glitches that explains all my I think. Yeah, explains my health. I am a disabled VTuber. Let me grab the Froggy card as well. I'm currently possibly getting a more, like, a different diagnosis, which could include a lot of the passing out reasons. Which ones did I read recently? I think I messed up the order of the frog cards. And I live with chronic pain as well. I'm actually in lots of pain every single day. And it sucks. But streaming gives me like a great distraction and something to do. Right, today's Froggy card says, I am on my own timeline. I will not compare my journey to anyone else's. Okay? Oh, and I also typed a bunch of zeros in chat, which is nice. There. I am on my own timeline. I don't need to compare my journey to anyone else's. But yeah, if anyone ever has any like specific questions about kind of what goes on for my health, feel free to ask. I may not always be able to answer, but sometimes I might be able to answer. Oh, I want these to be a different colour. Hold on. Hold, please. The Froggy card? Yeah. Froggy cards are great most of the time. I didn't even finish decorating in that room. Some things are scientifically impossible, but I believe in miracles. Thank you. We hope for like superhuman healing things quite a lot. That would be quite useful. But yeah, you'll often find that my streams are kind of very limited to how long I can stream. And I tend to not raid or anything just so I can get some immediate rest. Dang, I can't change that. I wonder if whatchamacallit can. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. The vibes are dope. Thank you. Hello, Coco. Here's hoping it'll be a good day, doing. Don't say the same thing as Money though, please. How's your day going? Okay, that line instead. Crystalline, welcome in. Good time zones. Maybe I just don't get that as a decorating thing then. Let me see what else wall things I've got. I went the wrong way about that. That might work. These could work. That can be next to. I've also got loads of paintings that I need to like give in. You know, I really want to see if we can get that changed. I like how close the camera is to the characters in Animal Crossing. That is really good as well, isn't it? For sure. Anonymous! Who anonymized? Who did anonymous thingies? Thank you so much, Anonymous, for giving Jaina a sub. Enjoy the emotes, the ad-free viewing, the pride, the joy, and sparkles all around you. You're trying to find inspiration. Do you have any theme that you're looking for? Inspiration can be rough, honestly. Anonymous? Are you gonna make me cry on purpose? Hi, Cactus Soup. How are you? I love you. I hope you're well. Who is Anonymous in my chat right now? Thank you for giving a sub to Evkill as well. That is so kind of you. Don't be nice though, because I actually don't have any emotional resilience. It isn't admin for definite. Anonymous, please. Ah! Why? Thank you for gifting 5 subs to the community. That's so kind. What the heck? Oh, double noises. Let me get the cats on. Mouse is cute. I'm like blushing, but you can't see because I'm a VTuber. Ha! I really love cats. Thank you, Anonymous. It's so kind. You want to use the in-game paths? That's a good idea as well. I need a blush toggle. There might be one. He's crying a bit. That's accurate. Oh, and it just suddenly stops. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Anonymous, you're too kind. That was too kind. Thank you so much. Unless Dadman's suddenly loaded, which I don't think he is. It wasn't Dadman. He said what? Downstairs. Where's the thingy? Am I not even holding it? What am I doing? Your character is already blushing, kind of. Kind of I'm blushing. Kind of. Yeah, is Damon your dad? No. Damon is my other half. It's because he is a dad and he does admin-y type stuff, I guess. I didn't bring it with me. That's fine. It was just a test flight anyway. Yeah. Was it doing that thing again so he can't see the stream? No, he's just he's downstairs busy, I think. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. You're all being too nice and you need to stop right now, okay? Stop. But yeah, I think we have sorted the not being able to see the stream. Although I did see a bunch of people on Twitter complaining of much the same thing, that they've not been able to see their streams. They're all UK based, which is kind of the censorship that's going on right now here. So I really hope that it doesn't fully impact us that way, because we just want to cross our animals, okay? Vantil, is it Vanti Lover? Vanti Lover? Welcome in. Vanti like Venti. 1 coffee acquired. Nice, Lois. Nice. Lines up with what you saw from Reddit. Yeah, it's really, really concerning, to be honest. I'm like, yeah, no, actually, can you not do that? Essentially, it's finally been sorted for you with the whole 18+ crap. Yeah, Lois was struggling as well with like watching any scary streams. Is the ID to use the internet thing real in the UK? Yeah, it is. Yeah. I had to take a photo for Twitter. I wasn't going to do it. And then oh god, I pressed the wrong button. I don't mean that. Actually, I'm lying to you, Orville. I lied. But yeah, it sucks. It's really bad. And some people's streams have been affected, so yeah, you couldn't watch Faz at all. But it's just in the UK at the moment. So basically, they introduced some censorship laws intending to keep minors safe on the internet, but it's actually required. It means that, like, to use Twitter or Blue Sky or apparently Twitch in some circumstances, you have to verify your age either by giving them personal information or by taking a photo of yourself, and then they verify if you're an adult or not. Yeah, it did it to me in Discord. That's why we had to, like, rename our channel and remove the restrictions on some of our channels, just because I wasn't able to see our own Discord channels. And that was just a bit of a problem. Let me just get orange, actually. YouTube asked for proof of age recently as well. Yeah, Canada keeps getting a similar bill. Yeah, I know that the States side, they are starting to think about it as well. And honestly, it's not a good thing. It's not. I'm all for protecting minors on the internet, but as a parent, I kind of take responsibility for that, about what he's using and viewing, as opposed to, like, they've gone too far, and it's like impacting that adult, like, we can't use things. It's ridiculous, and it's actually not even helping anybody either. Like, come on. Some people are struggling to view streamers that were 18 plus, even if they were streamers with the payment yeah, exactly that, exactly. Even if the watch is already verified, it's been beat a couple times. I hope they can use the UK as a model for why it would be a really, really bad idea, and that they need to do something different to like meet the same purpose, if that makes sense. Like, sure, protect minors on the internet, but this is a bit too far and not right. So yeah, he's very tricky. Some states in the US, thank you, Devin, have pushed some similar bills. Some are for adult sites. Yeah, I has a mini Lilo. He streams sometimes, not for ages though. It conflicts with the law that's already in place. Yeah, it's used in the UK. Well, we can definitely show why actually that's not a good idea. They just haven't done it right, basically. More. Okay, and more stuff. But yeah, nobody wants it. It sucks. Okay, I'll do everything then. Fine, be like that game. Maybe a rocking chair. I just wanna rock. Oh, and a splash plant. I must have more of those. The whole Discord thing that happened is proof why it's not a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Can't moderate my own Discord channel because Discord doesn't know how old I am, despite me telling it when I set up my profile. Great situation, honestly. On Twitch, it kind of fucks over streamers who are clearly 18 plus. Yeah, it does. It does, because they're not getting the usual viewership. Exactly. Hi, T. Welcome in. How are you? I keep looking at your name all the time for that purple tick that is coming soon, right? I think it's going to be very, very, very soon. Very soon, T. Chat, if you're not following T, make sure you do. T has been partner pushing and is super close, so any support over there would be incredible. Thank you, please. So where's my mouse gone to? We all know it's a bad law. If there's huge issues like the government gets hacked because of fake ID picture, they'll be changing their tune. Maybe. I was talking about all of the IDs getting linked to unsavory characters on the internet. I mean, it could happen. Like, it's not a flawless system, is it? It's not like we've never seen things get leaked before. We've actually seen that quite commonly happen. I thought children in the UK can't have IDs. They can't. I'm actually in favour of a single central ID. Yes, and all the paleoing things. All the paleo. I know this week, I think it's critical week. I think it's this week happening, T. I think. Maybe, Dabman. Discord did have a huge leak already. Just great, isn't it? Passport, you're right, actually. It's still just... I understand what they're trying to achieve, but they're definitely not going about it the right way. Definitely. Can I put that against the wall? Okay, I can. That works. Oh, no. But yeah, I just forgot about passports entirely. I hope that one day they can make it so it, you know, it does what they want it to do without harming people around the whole system, because it is just not working at all at the moment. At all. Discord doesn't have any details of your face. You've done none of the safety app bullshit. We just had to change our 18+ channels because we weren't able to access them ourselves, even though we created them. Oh god, not that. We created them ourselves, but yeah, we couldn't moderate them anymore, so we had to remove the 18+ and like rename it, and yeah, ridiculous. As soon as you turn 16 you can get a provisional license. That's true, they definitely don't have that infrastructure in place. Yeah, a handful of companies are verified to verify IDs, and one was already hacked. Not reassuring. Literally not reassuring at all. Yeah, I guess that lamp. I guess. Or candle. No, that. I'm just putting all things out in case I need them. All of the things. That's how it's done. Yeah, that'll do. Okay. Giant teddy was a mistake. Okay, decorating in Animal Crossing is very different. Okay. Ah! Okay, like that. That kind of... Oh shit, apart from that. That sort of works then. No, I left a plant on the floor. It's not my fault. Who? It's not me. Why is decorating like this? Why am I like this? Okay, there we go. Bye-bye. It's sort of a different bedroom. The provider Discord uses is the one you're talking about. Okay. At least Valve's getting around the UK law by using credit cards instead of ID. It does all just suck. They pay taxes for years, but now get... Yeah, where are we? Yeah, that's what I was talking about, T, before as well. I've seen posts about that. And we thought it was getting us the other day as well, because Dabman and I couldn't watch my stream. Literally, it's wild. I mean, that's the problem, is that Twitch does have all of our information. So they really should know who's what age, because we get paid and we pay taxes. And actually they're the ones that know how old we all are, which makes it even more of a ridiculous situation. Like, why can't Twitch know how old we are, considering that it's got all of our information? Official providers can. Twitch literally sent me something about Canadian taxes the other day. They literally, you know how old I am. You can see. I really need to move my museum somewhere. She says, and I quote, "Meow." It jump scared. I forgot they knew. It mandates who and how. It really is, Jaina. It really, really is. It's just, yeah. And it kind of makes it seem a bit more Big Brother state. Like, why do you want all of our faces? That's kind of creepy. Why do you want our faces? What are you going to do with it? Will you keep our information safe? Because time and time again it gets showed to us that no, you won't keep our information safe. Yeah. They don't keep the face. Are you sure though, Dabman? Dabman is sure that they don't keep our faces, but giving surveillance capitalism, that's the problem with it. Sure, we are all for looking after children, but this is not necessarily the right way to deal with it. No blathers, but I do need to build you a spot that isn't just chucked on the beach. Whee! Yeah, I don't like it. I don't trust it. I don't like it. At all. Got leaked from Discord, they kept them and would always keep them. It's just so untrustworthy, isn't it? Oh, wait, I'm not suited up. Get that vibe from the US president. Yeah. That is just wild, the situation over there. It's scary. Like, she makes me worry about all of the American friendos. No one should use the military for those purposes. It's not right. At least we got 1 year. I can't wait till that dangerous era's done with though, Jaina, to be honest. I think the only reason it keeps getting shut down in Canada is the info campaigns calling it surveillance, which isn't wrong, and us calling our reps. Keep doing it. Keep doing it. I feel like it was just dropped on us as well. They were just really quickly were like, okay, so basically these laws are happening right now. Like, hello, what? I don't think we, yeah, no worries, Admin. Hopefully they keep listening. Fingers crossed. So you're never doing any of the safety app bullshit. We've got IDs and documents that tells them everything. You'd think, wouldn't you? That's why, like, with Twitch the other day, when Dabin and I couldn't view the stream, we're just like, are you kidding me? We'd let you know how old we are. You have our information. This literally makes 0 sense. It doesn't create anything safer. Like, I'm pretty sure Mini Lilo's not been restricted from anything that he's wanted to look at or have. So it is just, who is it actually helping? And is it just another way to process all of our personal information in a way they want? The fact they went after Discord on Blue Sky months ago, but they only just blocked a deepfake nude. Yeah, literally, what? They have my government, exactly. You have all of the proof. What style of island? Oh, you're totally valid, Mim. So my island is mainly cottagecore, but we have like a seaside town at the start. My island's actually based off a series of books. So it's going to be town going into a magical forest with mountains at the back. Lock in YouTube for under 16s, but not Twitch. Literally makes no sense. But yeah, as a parent, I have not seen anything happen to what Mini Lilo looks like. I can give you a little tour in a bit as well. I am obsessed with Animal Crossing. Tells me everything I need to know about why they care very little about more policing. Yep, Big Brother state. And again, it's not like we ever really got a chance to vote or talk about it. They just suddenly dropped the legislation on us, seemingly from nowhere. And it sucks. So this is going to have a little sunken bit, like big sunken waterfalls and stuff. How far can it actually go? I'd probably say from here. In this sort of area. Over here. There should be a new ID that covers all bases. The government pretty much already has everyone's info anyway. Yeah. Exactly. Okay, yeah, that's gonna be a fancy sunken waterfall area. Like people are actually trying to, yeah. V from Vendetta. I've not seen that in ages. Hi, Maple. I'm convinced that America or UK right now, and it makes me very nervous. Wasn't the company that outsourced the verify IDs in America? Like, makes zero sense. Yeah. I think it started with this situation too. Well, then we're fucked, aren't we? I don't love this timeline, to be honest. Oops is back in chat. Hi, Oops. Welcome back. Yeah, sometimes apparently when you quietly lurk, I'll accidentally call you out. But sometimes I might just call you Oops, apparently. I know what you mean. Can we go back to like 2015, right? It seemed like everything was fine. Tra-la-la, 2019, tra-la-la, boom, chaos. Actual chaos. I would love to save my game. I might lose all my progress. Also, I missed Carl's voice, so that helped. That helped for definite. The election's coming up in the US and the UK, and remove all the dumb peeps, get the ones, yeah, you'd think, but, or at least the internet. Yeah, exactly, it was all fine then. I will add a Leafy to the jar, Lois. We still don't have a Leafy prize, by the way. I'm not sure that I'm going to be able to afford one, so what I might do at the moment is I've got some an unopened box of Lego that we might do as the prize, because you know Christmas is coming up. If you win, you get a box of Lego. I think it's I got a newer one from Steph recently, which I love, but I've got like a really old Legos botanicals that I'm not going to build, so we might do that as the prize. That's fun being skin, innit? The dark web exists still. Telegram didn't get targeted and neither did Kick. Oh my god, Kick's so bad, what the fuck? Like, Blue Sky was the target. Yeah, it's gross. Lego! I have good news, at least the Moms of Liberty didn't get voted in this year. I mean, New York gave us hope, right? Voting in someone who actually stands for things. So why the fuck is Lego so spenny? I know it really is. It's much too expensive. But yeah, I have an old botanicals one. I will build the one because I got some for my birthday. I'm going to build that one and keep it, but this one's a bit bigger and the colour scheme kind of doesn't match, so I just need Devlin to get it so I can take a picture of it and we can confirm. £300 on some glorified plastic. Really off landing blocks are quite a bit cheaper, they are, yeah. They truly are. This could be like a backdrop. No, actually not that block. Can't spell the other party's name, that's fair. Actively turns from Republican every single year. Yeah, it just gives a little bit of hope that things might be less shit. Can I not? I can if I do that right. Yeah, cool. Cool. Wanted to get your mom a botanical bundle, but even that came up. Yeah, so much money. Yeah, damn, can you remember what the botanical set I have is that we're going to be donating to the community? It does suck on your skin. It does. Undeniably sucking. Hi Kitty, welcome in. How was Blue Protocol? I would play more of Blue Protocol if there was an outfit I liked. For real. Some perspective how we're done with the Republican Party, not even fully naming. Mad at the other side for the government shutdowns. The world is a vampire. Not a vampire, luckily. Okay, so I kind of want this bit to be the sunk bit. It's going to be all sunken in. Bringing us together. Yeah. I hope that there really will be more positive things as a result of it, though. There's so many people that want the positive, good things, so you struggled budgeting for London girly trip on the 15th if you want to see the Christmas lights. That sounds lovely. Lovely, lovely fun. I am not going out again for a while. I went out for the MRI and it was like actually horrible and I hated every second of it. So I'm not going to go out again for a bit now. Because they gave me a head spot and a really bad headache and pain so much that I was crying last night. I was in bed yesterday. What time was Steph streaming? I was in bed from that time. And it was horrible. And I hated it, just in pain and whimpering, and Davin's just like, oh, shall I get you some Ormo? Like, yes. Sucks. Anyway, that's my sadness done with. Very much so now Animal Crossing. I'm moving to my island, did you know? I'm actually just going to live in Animal Crossing, to be honest. Oxford Street and Youngblood's clothing shop that sells coffee. Slay. You had to turn on the heat. Valid. It was 62. Oof. It might be the Orchard, but not the mini one. Not the one that Steph got. I think it was like different colours, that man. It was the one that I had like for about a couple years, but yeah. Yeah, I do have a... So I'm meant to be having an appointment on Wednesday that I don't think we cancelled. But the appointment's at 9 AM and you have to drive through a city. So we're actually going to call them and be like, yeah, I can't really, you know, be there at 9 AM because of... It will take us like 2 hours to get there. And when travelling causes pain, it's just a bit excessive. So we're going to try again to get that moved, which sucks so much. But, they did vote to stop the shutdown if they meet certain demands. Yeah. Thank you, Lois. Did they give you a timescale? Not really. What they said was, if it's this thing, we will just, we'll refer you over to the service that deals with the management of this thing. So that I did know, but no timescale. So we will see. Thank you for the book. Yeah, exactly. I'm keeping my Steph one. I think it is the orchids. Are you building a plateau? Kind of. Kind of. I don't remember, and Lego doesn't make it anymore, so maybe I don't know. Yep. Strange things happen. Are you going around the twist? Have you heard the word about the bird and the spider? It wriggled and jiggled and tickled inside her. But yeah, it's the... At least that part is underway, and we'll see what the MRI showed. I can't believe I was in a tube for half an hour though. That was just ages to be in a tube. Like, why? I don't know about this little nubbin here. I might remove this for now, and then I'll terraform around. But yeah, the neurologist was like, I think it's this. This is what a lot of our referrals end up being. So do I have your permission to refer you if nothing shows on the MRI? Yeah, sure. I will drink. Hi Amanda, welcome in. How are you today? Reminder to hydrate. You're good and cozy. I'm glad to hear that. It felt like forever. Yeah, mine was 30 minutes. And I thought I would be okay because I've had them for my abdomen so much. But actually, it was so difficult. It was horrible. Donate to the food bank. Do it if you can. Do it if you can. Hey, Pinkaboo. Wait, Pinkaboo Phantom. There we go. Took me a moment. Welcome in. How are you? Let me just butcher your name on this fine Monday. That's how I roll, apparently. And if I do it, so... Was your head in the machine? Yes, it was. I was in the tube, and then they like locked my head in position with not really a cage, but this like metal thing that held my head in place that was like bolted. So that sucked. And then yeah, it was half an hour, and it wasn't like normally in an MRI I'm okay with the noise because it's kind of like a consistent noise and I start to fall asleep, but this kept changing the noise, like really loud, jump scaring me. Yes, it was the neuro one since Final Destination. I mean, I was starting to get a bit like, I actually hate this right now. And I was also really uncomfortable, like the way I sat with my arm wasn't the best, so I started to like be a bit like, yeah, my arm's really uncomfortable, but you said don't move, the tube touching your shoulders. Yeah, there was definitely air in it, it was definitely cool in there, but it was also really loud and really, really long. Like, just before I went in, they were like, yeah, so you'll be about 30 minutes. I'm like, whoa, what? And then when I thought they'd finished, they were like, and now we're going to do your spine. Now you're going to do your spine. He said, it's this or this. I think it's unlikely this. The MRI will confirm. Yeah. Basically, that was it. They are loud. So it turns out I don't mind it so much if it's like, I don't mind it so much when it's one tone, but when it starts to be multiple tones, I was starting to get a lot of like, I actually can't handle this anymore. This is too loud for me. That went well. But yeah, it's kind of good that the neurologist knows what he's talking a bit about, but it was also kind of like, oh, well, I don't want that or that, actually. I actually am good without having that or that, so could you just not, maybe? But yeah, they were at least like, if it's that, we'll do the referral and I won't call you back or anything. So we'll see. They do need to do further. No, basically. It's the really bad thing, or it's the thing I've never heard of before thing. And this basically shows which way it's going. Essentially. He did test to narrow down. The only test required is that, yeah, that. If it's the really bad one, something will show in the MRI. And if it's the other one, essentially it's slightly different from Yeah, anyway. I'm not, like, saying what it is just because I don't want to be, like, panic or dismissive, or I don't fully understand all the things, so yeah. The only difference between the symptoms reported and observed is that something appears on the MRI. Yeah. Any other testings for your bowel? Yeah, I have to have a bowel study, which sounds as horrible as it sounds, to be honest. And it's a bloody good job that I asked the MRI, because they would have given me an MRI while I had the not radioactive tablet in me, and that actually would have been very problematic, apparently. So you'll be a huge weight lifted. Yeah, I definitely feel like I just do want to know what's going on now. If it is the bad thing is what I suspected, to be fair. So I'm glad that there was a differential kind of diagnosis from what I was worried about. But either way, at least I'll be able to know and get some support with whatever it is. So positive in that regard, definitely. Why are waterfalls in this game so disproportionately loud? Like, they're really loud. But yeah, of course, now I'm scared if my phone goes and it's like the neurology, that then it's going to be a bad thing. Or if I get an appointment that's like, hey, come in and talk about your results, that it's the bad thing. That's the downside. Because I've definitely been in a situation before where I've been told that it won't be blah blah because I'm too young, blah blah, and it's definitely not that. Like, don't worry, you definitely haven't got that. And then it was literally like, so yeah, basically you were right, you do have blah blah, sorry about that, onwards. So now I'm very afraid of medical people. Yeah, exactly, Jaina. Yeah, knowing what it is just so helpful, honestly. Screw the too young rubbish. Yep, we all get it when you go to a doctor's and you're told that you are too young to have a thing that you very clearly have. Hi, Rival Seraphina, how are you? Welcome in. It's so good to see you. It's just you getting older stuff too. Yeah, like Dabman's like potential arthritis is like, you're too young for that, so come back when you're older and we'll diagnose you because you probably have that, but we can't tell you that because you're too young. When you get a test done and they injected you with contrast, oh god, you had the allergic reaction. Oh, that sucks so much. I know the contrast, but I've been lucky enough to not have an allergic reaction to it, but I do know the one. I was reading, basically take your partner with you. There's so much that it seems to be like, oh, you're a woman, so therefore we're gonna dismiss you and shit like that. I've definitely seen that. You had a doctor start with a you're too young thing and then looked at the results and went, oh, never mind, that's what they meant by degeneration, for fuck's sake. But yeah, it's just horrible when you get the you're too young for that talk. Like, yeah, well, I had it with my my cancer, basically. That's what was the worst. I'd done my own research and I'd looked at like people's MRIs, so I knew what a diagnosis like that would look like. So I was fully aware and I knew it, and I had to keep pushing them, and then in the end the bloody doctor's like, oh yeah, well, you were right, actually, I was wrong, you were right. I'm like, that's kind of not good enough. That is kind of not good enough. What do you mean you were wrong, I was right? You should just listen to people in the first bloody place. It was, yeah, it was ridiculous. And both times they've done, we're gonna do fertility preserving treatment. Okay, well then that's why it came back, because yet again you would not listen to me. It just sucks so much. We'll have a house there. Unfortunately, make sure that you keep advocating for yourself. Always, always. If you start to think that you are being annoying, then you're probably doing it right to get your own help, right? It sucks. Had to take your partner to your car MOTs. Yeah. Always listen. Friend, that's a guy. Family member, that's a guy. That's what your hospital's main rule is. You would think that it would be a main rule here, but the evidence is just, that can be so, you can just get dismissed so much. And I don't want to be told again, oh, yeah, well, I was wrong, you were right. Like, no, actually, I don't like that. Hey, it's Pate. Hello. Good morning, Quackle. What's the latest? Practicing striking a pose. Okay, have a good day. I kind of want to make like a creepy street here. Kind of. I need more trees. Trees. My island seems big and also small. What? Are you good? Why are you... Oh, it's yoga time. It's yoga time. Sucks a lot when people are dismissive of your pain. That really does suck so badly. I've had that so much. Started, always shrugged me off. I told her I was in pain. Come on, you can't wait to see it. I think your hospital got told everyone that comes in with pain is just meds leaking. They were so dismissive. I had that when I had gallstones. They're just like, no, go away. You just want pain meds. Do you know why people want pain meds though? It's because they don't want to be in pain. Like, this should not be that novel to you. That's why people want pain meds, because they hurt and they hate hurting. I wish they went in harder on the doctor who severely dismissed your auntie, but your mum, uncle and auntie's partner didn't have the full energy. What, Dabman?
She's begging. Try it, too. Then she gets in it. She just tried to very basic.
Luna's always helpful, isn't she? They did have a meeting. Apparently he was told off. Yeah, it's just $750 US for them to tell me I was fine and send me home. Yep, I had that experience quite a lot actually. It sucks. They just need to, do better. Oh wait, I need these for the red bit. So Dabman said that Luna seems to be begging for the toilet, but then when he gives her the litter tray, she shoves her face in it. So, okay Luna, that seems valid. Yep, cool. At least you're not, you know, being at all strange. That might suck. She's such a little demon cat, honestly. She's also the funnest. She is the most fun a demon cat can ever be. Ever. They need to look at the patient's file before they make the decision they're only there for the drugs. You'd think. Paint people with the same brush. Yep, it definitely happens. Definitely happens that way. Do I have trees in these pockets? Trees? No trees. I'll buy trees. Have it in the back of your mind, but take every patient seriously. It's not hard. You'd think after they sent a nurse in that told you that she had the same disorder I did, she then seemed to expect some kind of response. Yeah. Oh, you just want pain meds? Yes, because I fucking hurt. That should not be that difficult, actually. Yeah, there. I would like 5, thank you, please. Yeah, that. I would just like 5, thank you, please. And then I want to get a house. Who should we move to the up there? Do. Even if they think originally, give a small bit. Yeah. Just anything would be better, right? Than just dismissing a patient. Let's see whose house will look good there. If I ever get there. Okay, that one. Marshall. Shino. Maybe Bo, actually. I think that's Bo's house, yeah. Guess what? You're moving. Aunt Morning's neat. Yes, they are. Yes, I remember, Erin. I remember. I hope that she's doing okay. It wasn't even like I was upset she said that. It was the way she said it. She definitely had a weird judgment thing going on with her tone. Yeah. My worst will still be after my surgery. Like, literally, I was moved from the recovery bay back into this other spot, and I was in so much pain. And because it was during COVID, the nurse is just like, you need to go to the toilet right now. I could barely walk or make it there. Like, it was so bad. And then she was just so mean to me as well. Like, she was really mean. And I was like, why are you so cold? This has just been cancer, and now I'm infertile, and you're just sat there staring at me as I cry my eyes out. You're like really far away. It's horrible. Why are you so cold and heartless? And then she just gave me a leaflet to complain, and that was it. I was such a mess after that. She's home now. I hope that she recovers well, Erin. You almost dismiss yourself when you're throwing up and pooping inside the hospital waiting room. No, it's so annoying. Diagnosis is irrelevant. It's what's wrong right now. How people choose to work in healthcare fail to have any sense of sympathy. Yeah. Quite a few people seem to be like that. Like, why are you like this right now? I might build a bridge, so no, an incline, so I guess I just withdraw more money. Ready, because what row? Is she okay, Dadman? Oh no, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. No, okay, A and B are the wrong buttons for me. She's home now. Yes, I hope that she recovers well, Erin. I'm glad that she's back. Oh yeah, I'm glad. I swear nowadays you have to have a broken open head. And even then you're probably imagining it. What do you mean your head's open? Rah, rah, rah. I wonder where I want the incline to be for this, though. She's in a lot of pain, but she's getting there. Sending lots of love. I hope that she continues to recover and the pain goes away. Okay, Luna just slipped head first off. Please. Off the side of the top bunk down. Oh my god, is she okay? While eyeing up whether she could get on the curtain pole. Why is she feral? Is she okay, Dadman? She's completely fine. I don't know, blood dripping on the floor. You'd be surprised. Our kitten's feral. You did. Women still get there. It'll be fixed if you lose weight. Respectively, fuck off. Literally. It's just hormones. It's just this. Don't worry. That doesn't happen to people your age. Don't worry, everything's fine. This morning, the thing that made me shut us in here was that Luna nearly went head first down the gap between the open door. Imagine being a kitten that feral. I think it is definitely it's because she's bored, which is like understandable being bored as a kitten. But also, as soon as she gets her freedom, she eats litter. I know, Automod loves you, Maple. Aren't you lucky? Aren't you so lucky that Automod loves you that much? One of the most worst things is they always ask, are you sure you're not pregnant? Are you sure you're not pregnant? Yeah, you see, I had cancer twice and now I can't have babies. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm not fucking pregnant, actually. No, I just say, yep, sure, these days. And don't take it personally, because, you know, medical negligence stuffs, I get they have to ask. However annoying it is to me to be like, read the fucking form. The worst, actually, is one of the places where they where you can like have scans and stuff, one of those places, you have your ultrasounds in the same place that people come and have their prenatal baby scans. That I hated. That I really much hate. Because could you perhaps, you know, maybe perhaps not have it in the exact same place? It's just a little bit heartless, actually. Just a little bit heartless. Makes me a bit sad, but okay. They still make someone I know with a hysterectomy still take a pregnancy test. Yeah, that basically. Can't be pregnant with no ovaries. Thanks, cancer. Remind you of your last appointment for your medication. Look to your weight, didn't be physical. What does it have to do with my brain chemicals, right? Can you tell me if you can get pregnant with no ovary? When I went to hospital because I couldn't breathe when you had COVID, they wanted you to take a pregnancy test, but wouldn't believe me when I tried to assure them I wasn't pregnant. So my friend who went with me told them we were a couple. I'm glad that you had your friend for that. That's pretty cool response, isn't it? But yeah, they just like, hey, thanks. Could you maybe, you know, not keep, you know, but okay. It does suck. I do just kind of look at them now like, I'd love a kid actually. Imagine if Dabman and I had a kid, they'd be like the best kid ever. But no, I can't have a baby. Thank you for not helping. Maybe if I just do the incline hidden here, that might be fun. I found it very amusing. I don't remember much, but I actually remember being very annoyed. Valid. When you had the neurovirus, why do they always need a pregnancy test? I would lose my shit if they actually made me take a pregnancy test. Basically, I answer them and they're like, oh, sorry. Hi, 30 Halloween. Welcome in. We love Halloween. How are you doing today? You have to fight this crap. It's exhausting. Respectfully, can we move back to the issue that I came here for? Exactly. I just realized for any sickness, I mean, maybe, but also, I am not sure. Wait. Oh, whoop to you too. Whoop. I could do it like really far back there. But then, no, don't like that there. Actually, I'm lying. Definitely get the same questions every time. Yeah. I only went back to him for getting the meds and I've never gone back. Honestly, nausea meds, they don't even help that much. So, no, I do want to build back in here. You plan to get a new doctor if you've got to up your dose. That makes sense in the circumstances. I was actually so sad when I had to move away from my doctor because she'd been like really, really good. It's hard to find a doctor that you can like respect and they respect you back. It is tricky. Hi Steph, good morning. How are you? We've been talking about the frustration of accessing healthcare as a woman. And how you get dismissed. And how they'll be like, oh, you were right, I was wrong. Tra la la. Okay, that could work. The animals are crossing pretty well, actually. I think that they might win. Do I want to put a thing here? Actually, maybe. And then this can be my red little place. Do I have jail bars? Is it called a fence? Yeah, so it's gonna be like the scary backyardy secret place. Secret place. There's a meme. Wait, why do you always scroll off? Tell me. There's a meme a long time ago that you came across using scenes. This drawing of a woman had a pole or something through her body, went to the doctor and the doctor said, have you tried losing weight? Literally. I did build a waterfall. It fell. It fell quite well. Your first touch was lovely. That's really nice. Oh, I'm sad. She told my dad straight up, you need to do this, and if you don't do this, it will make you this. I don't know how she would have, but she got him to take his medication for his high blood pressure. Yeah. Supposed to be on holiday this week, but currently finishing some work stuff. Boo! Make sure that you take the time for you. I know it can be tricky, but you must rest. Rest is very important. You've got fibromyalgia and the Ehlers-Danlos syndrome. Slight case of scoliosis. Bless you. I have whatever this MRI shows. And it might also, depending on the MRI results, it might also account for some of my passing out as well. And then I have chronic pain from adhesions. Essentially, my bowel is stuck to my abdominal wall and twisted around in a few places. And then that's also stuck to my womb and probably my bladder. And they can't unstick it. That's essentially where I'm at. They're like, well, we can't really actually necessarily treat that because it's very high risk. Okay. So now I have to have a bowel study so they can look at all the different loops and potential blockage bits. What am I doing again? No, I need to speak to Tom Nook for a walkie up bit. Incline. Dabin, before you start making calls, could I have a drink, please? Chronic pain and chronic fatigue syndrome. A while back I was told that I had chronic fatigue, but then the diagnosis just kind of disappeared. So I don't know. Oh no, wait, I can't because I'm already having a bridge. I'm having a bridge with Tom Nook. Clinical depression and BPD. Yeah. I walk miles every day and I'm a farm girl, so very active. The doctor told me, oh, you need to actually exercise, not normal daily stuff. Dude, I'm here because I'm so exhausted I suddenly can't do the daily stuff. Yeah, that always. It's 1:07 a.m. for you, bless you. It's very early. I hope you can get back to sleep. I hope we put you to a nice restful sleep, which is definitely a strange thing to say. Right, I'm getting stuff that I'm gonna chuck near the sussy character that's there. What do you call it? Face. The pirate. No, red. Dang it, I know words. I take a splash splash, my favourite item ever. Everybody loves a good splash splash. Oh, I actually need that too. And that. And probably that. And that. Probably that. Probably that. Maybe that. Okay, I'm taking everything.
Alexa, please
That's
turn the light.
it. We're taking everything. You had a mammogram on Halloween, and long story short, you have to go in for another one. I'm sorry, that's so stressful. So stressful. You had chronic fatigue diagnosis initially. The diagnosis explain the same set of symptoms, so I think they just switched it. I think they switched mine to PTSD. I'm not sure. They don't really tell you, they just change, don't they? Like, no explanation given. We're switching your diagnosis all of a sudden. So yeah, your pockets are full. Your pockets are full, mate, actually. Hi Cassie, welcome in, good morning. We've only got 66 days to finish our island. They didn't say a word about it, just haven't seen. Yeah, that's why I'm like, I went to a chronic fatigue clinic. Oh, I didn't customize anything. I went to a clinic and now I haven't seen anything about it again. I can put my money tidy at least. I am okay, thank you. I am very much still recovering from an MRI. I didn't expect it to be as exhausting as it is. Like, why am I so drained? Let's put our money back in. Yeah, how you like me now? Being able to deal with us. Oh, bless you. Yeah. Well, your chronic fatigue might be... Actually, they might have changed my chronic fatigue to celiac disease, because celiac disease can make you tired. So I think that's actually where that diagnosis went. Yeah, that's it. They changed it to celiac disease. As you do. You bought a PS4. Ooh, what games are you going to play on it? Hey, I can have my barrels now. You can't stop me, game. I have my barrels. I might have needed more kits. That's a logical switch, I guess. But the fact is they don't tell you that, they just do it. Like, so I'm no longer going to the chronic fatigue clinic then. Okay, I'm still really tired, but okay. Let's craft. Let's... No, I lied actually. Let's customize something. Sorry that I lied, Tom Nook. You shut your silly Tom Nook. Stool. I want you to have dark wood. And then... leafies. Maybe leafies? Maybe not leafies. No, I think I did want them to be leafies. Yes. Yes. PS5's too expensive. PS5s are still really expensive, aren't they? I think the only game that I necessarily really want with the PS5 still is I would actually love to have the new Ghost of Tsushima. It's a symptom, you can still use the meds. I never really got meds for mine. It was just, here's this label. And then they're like, okay, here's that label. That was it, really. Alleviate. Don't worry about it, Jaina, at all. I know what you're saying. Words are really difficult, to be honest. 700 euros plus games, yeah. They told me to take shit tons of vitamin B and D. I definitely got vitamin D deficiency, but I don't know if it's gotten better. And I was anemic, but they didn't test for it again. And I started to be unable to like swallow my iron tablets because they're so big. I just all of a sudden couldn't really manage it anymore, so I just stopped. Which isn't necessarily the best thing to do. But, you know. You bought Far Cry. Nice choice. I like that for you. You seem very non-informative. It's not ideal, is it? They're like, oh, I'm sorry, you wanted information. But yeah, essentially I want Red's walkway here to have some shops and stuff. To have things going on. That went well. I'm glad I pressed that button. My little carrots are doing so good there. I probably should put the path down first. But I'm just testing for science. The good news, you have the right to demand all of your medical files. You do for, say, 90% of it. There can be instances where even under, like, data protection legislation, the doctors are still able to, like, keep a couple things from you. From my law days, I remember, but mainly, yes. You went off the vitamin D and super low again, so I guess I just got to stick to that one. It does sound like it far-fetched. I also might have been pre-diabetic, but again, they've just stopped. They just like, oh, you've got enough to deal with right now, so we won't retest for that. Okay. Doesn't sound sensible, but sure. Sure thing. Prime was about Stone Age theme. Hey, that's cool. It does sound really cool. Wonder if you need any supplements? Maybe, Jaina, maybe. If they don't test for it, it doesn't exist, right? Yeah, exactly. I'm like, fine. Fine. Be like that about it. You don't need another diagnosis right now. You've got enough, was essentially the attitude, yes. You don't need another one of those. Okay. I don't get why they are like this. Can I put this here? Maybe I can actually. Imagine if woolly mammoths still exist. That would be really cool. I really like that. So I'm starting to set up stuff for a little creepy walkway for getting to Red's boat, basically. That's the plan for now. Thank you, Devin. I appreciate it a bunch. Hi, Shade. Welcome in. You did change. I was about to say you changed my name. No, I changed my name actually. How are you? You know you're on the border, so change your diet and you should be fine. Which is all well and good, except for being celiac means that a lot of the stuff I have to have are naturally high in Okay, Devin. What? Oh yeah, that cool. I'm like, who you calling? But yeah. Easier said than done on this ridiculous diet that I also have to be on all of the time. Maybe I don't want that one necessarily there. Cannon? Sure. You came in like a wrecking ball. I never hit so hard. Where's my stuff? Oh no. Seriously. It stole my things. There it is. Okay, I didn't panic. Never panic, actually. Not quite there. But yeah, a nice little dodgy walkway, basically. So if I'm watching you every time, I learn more of your lore. I do have quite a lot of lore, actually. Maybe that's why my VTuber doesn't have too much lore, other than when I grew up, when I was a baby, it looked like I had elf ears. So then I always choose elf, and I like things that are leafy. I like green and leafy things, hence the character. But yeah. What if it was a spooky pirate themed area? Something like that, yeah, but like dodgy back road type of a deal. Just for a little bit. One sec, please, chat. Imagine putting a phone to your ear while you still have an earbud in, wondering why you can't hear them. Wouldn't be me. I would never do that. Yeah, like an alleyway. Exactly that. Exactly that. The mammoth was huge. I think the whole village got enough meat to survive. That's one positive. He's on the phone. Okay, he's gone now. I feel weird. But yeah. And then we do have this path. This sort of path, which could work quite well. Sorry, little guy. Dark, spooky walls. I don't think I want it to be that creepy. I kind of just want it to be a bit dodgy down here, you know? Just a little bit of a dodgy alleyway. That went well. I'm glad I put that there. Is an Ice Age the event? Yeah, we definitely don't want that. I am exhausted. This is why you quite often see that I will stream and then I will just end stream and I won't raid anybody and I won't go anywhere and I will literally just crash out on the floor. Well, not on the floor, but I will then crash out for quite a while But yeah, that's why, because my health literally kicks my butt, and I get to the point where I can't word and I can't really exist. It's very annoying. I dislike my body having its restrictions on me. Do 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 do. Yeah, kind of a path like that, I guess. Where's my raccoon figurine? There we go. Yeah, exactly. Hopefully I will get to the bottom of something at some point. It would be nice to have, I guess, answers a bit more understanding about exactly why my body acts as it does. I would like to have those answers. Don't get me wrong, one of the diagnoses is I would not be okay if I got one of the other one. I don't really know it, so I haven't really heard of it before. Maybe these are just too fancy. Thank you so much for all your lovely kind words. I appreciate you. But yeah, streaming gives me like a purpose and something to do, whereas otherwise I would probably just be laying in bed crying the whole time. So I do love that I can stream and other people hopefully feel a bit less alone with stuff that they might be struggling with. I could hope for nothing more than that. Ta-da! You get the mod love this time. Yeah, what are you doing on your free time? Resting. I rest a lot. I've been watching Supernatural series, which has been really good actually. I don't have like I was reading, but I haven't been able to for a little bit. Do any reading? But yeah. Our Iron Mouse is awesome. Definitely awesome. I've never said a word in her streams though. But I have been there. Wait, if I do that, will it be slightly turned? Not turned enough. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. And not that sign, I don't think. I'm now on season 5, and some of what I have seen with my eyes has definitely been a thing that I now know about. That's what I have to say. Some of it's like okay. Okay, that's a bit dark, don't you think? One of the best seasons. Yeah, so far I was just like, what? Starts to get weird, very weird. It started with, sorry Marshall, I went the wrong way. It started with a couple basically eating each other to death yesterday, and I was just like, this is a bit weird actually. This is definitely feeling a bit strange. Like, and because Dabman sometimes is in the room with me, he just hears it. Like, yeah, that is exactly what it sounded like. Why wouldn't these people just start to eat each other to death? It's meant to make you feel strange, which is great and everything. But also, what if we didn't do things that made me feel strange? How about we don't eat each other, you know? Just as a very, very general, that would be nice. Right? Just don't eat each other. You're in the horseman era. I'm very afraid. It'll be fine. I'm never gonna stop watching it. Okay, that was not what I wanted to pick up then. Boop, 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 boop. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. But yeah, definitely strange things. Wait till you see death for the first time. I'm excited. I've seen the Reapers. I've seen Reapers, but I haven't seen like the main Reaper, if that's what you mean. And we've seen Lucifer, but only in their like capsule or whatever they call it. Also known as Just a Random Guy. But yeah. So that's what I do in my free time. You're pretty sad when Sleepy Hollow got cancelled. I loved the movie Sleepy Hollow, and barely anyone loved it, but I loved it. Sleepy Hollow was great. But I will admit that I haven't seen the series. Maybe. Boop, 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 boop. Construction, sure thing. Sure thing, mate. Why didn't you have some construction occurring? Maybe destinations. More wheat. Water pump. This alleyway is going to be the best cursed alleyway ever. You watched, it was amazing, except the final season. Why don't shows do that? Like, I loved my first watch of How I Met Your Mother, and then they really fucked that up. They really fucked that up. That just was so much shit. The end just totally ruined it, and now I won't watch it again. I did pick up wheat, right? Grass, wheat field, yeah. That was it. That was all. That usually goes to different writers that don't know what they're doing. Yep, and then they just butcher it. Butcher it totally, completely. Is that what I'm looking for? Is that what it's called? Yeah, but I want those to be the wrong other way around. Do. Yeah, like that. Oh god. Bye-bye! Ever seen Boy Meets World? A little bit of it, yeah. Can you properly face the right way, please? Little Lilia, you are being very silly. Okay, place that there. That was a good show. I'm trying to, like, so what I think I'm going to watch when I'm finished is I think I'm going to rewatch all of Stranger Things. It's actually really hard to try and find things that are scary to watch. The show, it's so silly, isn't it? Show off. Bye-bye! No, I didn't actually really want to show off right then, but thank you. Thank you for that. That's great. Do it with fish and stuff as well, like minding your own business. It's a fish. Bye-bye! Look at me pressing all the wrong buttons. I'm a professional wrong button presser. Oh, I'm so bad at this. Do. Where's my barrel? Do. Why not? Fuck it, let's whack a ukulele on a barrel. What's the worst that could happen? Even getting into Has-Been Hotel on Prime. I've heard good things about that. I haven't seen any of it, but I have heard good things about it. So that is exciting. I don't know, I think that's kind of a cool little Reds area. Yay! I was thinking Toxic knows. Toxic seen it, but I didn't want to call you out necessarily. But yeah, get called out. Totoro! It's interesting. Like, you can't look away. That could be good. That could be good. Don't watch it around the kids. Yeah. Valid. What was that I was watching recently around Mini Lilo, and I'm just like, yeah, don't ask. You don't mind being called out. Thank you for being here. Yay, I like our little, this is an area now. If you like it, then you should have whacked some grass on it. Maybe? It's not really that much to whack around. Like that. Perfection. This grass path is my favourite thing in the world right now. You will see it quite literally everywhere. It's very dark cottagecore, yeah. I'm like, this is the exact vibe that I meant. I know I haven't finished terraforming or pathing, but yeah, this is what Red's Beach is. Also, I will plant, not a pot, I will plant one of those, even though it won't grow ever. That's actually in the wrong place, so I lied. I won't. Thank you for the pets, I appreciate it. It is hell of a boss, also not for kids, but funny. Nice. Okay, so then I think that up here, you've been waiting to give pets, I appreciate it. The up here is going to be our fancy waterfall area. And he's going to have the pretty leafy pattern going all the way around to give magical forest core-ish. Not to go there. I am pretty bad at how to do this properly. What are you doing, Discord? Are you well? I'm asking for a friend. Are you good? It's all lighting up all over the place. Okay, cool. You want Tabby and Stylus? One of the voices used to do Zim from Invader Zim. Slay. I just saw your response in Discord about the game I shared. It's awesome. It was on your radar already. I do keep like staring. Like, please invite me to test it. I'm really good at testing things, I promise. I'll be like the best tester of things you've ever had. Let me in, please. Psst. The slightly crappy thing is that I'm meant to be a Hoyoverse creator as it is, but they wouldn't let me in the Discord and they wouldn't tell me why. It was like they didn't like verify me properly or something. So I got kind of ignored, and now I'm like, come on, this is very important actually. I sent like 1,000,000 messages, but I don't know if there was like a language barrier or what was going on with it. So like I was in their Discord and then they migrated some of their accounts. So okay, that's fine, obviously, do that. But with that, they just seem to like stop responding. I'm in that old Discord still, but I'm not in the new one because they never got back to me about anything. Like what? You did a Hero Forge mini, yeah? Slay in art, yes. But yeah, I'm still in like, where's my, yeah, Honkai. I'm in the Honkai creators. Oh, actually, I'm not properly in that. Hoya Lab creator, they didn't let me in. But I'm still in the Genshin one. And they just closed everything and, yeah, never responded to me. So that was fun. They did accept me, though. That's the thing. I think I changed my name. And they were not ready for that. They were not ready for the coolness that was Lilia instead of Eli. So, also, why can't I sort this path out? Why am I not able to, like, do it properly? Hey, at least I don't have to sweat the creator network ever again, right? I'm like, you better not accept me now. I'll be so pissed off. Because I'm gonna say, no, delete me from your memory. Maybe not quite there. No, actually, I did want that there. I told a lie. But yeah, imagine they're like, yeah, everyone's leaving. Would you like to join? No, I wouldn't like to join, actually. I won't call anything out. I see no things, okay? I see no things. That's definitely not a thing I can see. Why can't my brain understand patterns? Okay, wait. That one then. Maybe. Okay. Wow, it's like baby's first path or something. I will look at the statistics though. I will look at them. Hey, 200 is awesome. 200 times. That's incredible. That's a lot of watered plants. Toxic, have a lovely quiet look. I was partly distracted. Yeah, I fed into the EA creator network and I was like, at least I don't have to care about that now. Hats, 10% sleepy, 81% troll, but 84% angelic. Okay, thank you for streaking in chat too. 156-degree angle. Jona's 11% troll and 3% angelic. Are you new here too? 97% sleepy. There you have it. You are asleep. We don't have a cool pop-up though for the new. We don't have anything fun there for that. Did I just kick what I'm immediately about to put back down again? I think I did. Yeah, I did. Have a lovely quiet look, Puffy Girl. Thank you for all of the plant waterings as well. Definitely new people. You are all so new. You're brand spanking new. Thank you for watering the plants, Farfetch. Got one of these there. And then about one of these there. What would happen if I accidentally planted all of them? That would suck, right? I might be able to plant a tree on here. Depends. I don't think I will actually. I would like to plant one there, but it's too close to the water. I could plant one there if I make the side bigger, which I don't think I can. Fine, I just won't have anything I like up there then. I don't think I've ever been here when you've been over 100. I don't look at them. I hide from what it says, and I don't notice until I look to raids. Then I see how many people are there. Which isn't always helpful because, yeah, can make the brain gremlins go blah. Fine, don't plant it in the hole then. Plant it right there. You know what? Why are you being like this, trees? That's so rude of you. It's not gonna happen. I think that I would actually feel so scared if it got near that number. Like, I'm a partner, yes, but I'm quite a small streamer still, and I kind of like the dynamic that we all have because of that. So I don't think like a lot of people stream because it's their career. That's not actually why I stream. I stream to share my games with people and hang out with people, I guess. Sure, it would be awesome to be able to also make some money. But yeah, it's actually just more important that we have our community, and I think if I ever became a bigger VTuber, that might potentially unsettle some of that, and I wouldn't want that. Loki, is there a reason why you gremlin? Is there a reason why you gremlin? I think that. It's a house and multiple and butterflies and flowers. I still need to figure out where I'm putting my house and also the villagers. Ah, I'm glad. But yeah, sometimes I lurk in much bigger VTuber streams But like, have you seen how quickly Queso's chat goes? Like, for actually, it's wild. Let's collect my Nook miles. Do. But yeah, I think that only thing, like, in an ideal world, I'd love to make money, more money from streaming. But the fact is that most of us are also struggling with money, and we're here because we share things like that. So totally relatable. Right, so let me have a look at my map, because I feel it's really not that full. I felt like it was filling up, but I think that's because I've done quite a lot on the right hand side of the island. Maybe Molly wants a neighbor. Maybe Pate wants to move near Molly. Let's put some stuff away and get some stuff out. Be stressed if chat was going that fast. Yeah. Can you imagine modding it? They're so quick to react as well, though. Like, the speed at which they get rid of the troublemakers is honestly wild. I might actually want these two for Molly's area. Your map's so pretty already. I don't feel like it is. That's the downside of not using the in-game maps, is it doesn't put a mark on the floor of where your stuff is, and I would want that. Yeah, there you go, sewing machine. Let's have a look over here. We've only got 66 days to get things done, and then it's update time. So yeah, I think I wanted this to be a bigger water bit. Well, not like that. Let's not be wild. I meant that bit. Thank you. Loki, what? Hi, what the fuck are you doing, little guy? Are you hungry? What did you just eat? No, what did you just eat? Are you a hungry boy? Scritch. Let me stop this then. Off. I'm just gonna grab Loki's food because he's been a beastie. Can I get some food for you? Did you just try to eat the floor? Loki, come on. You have to come over here. Oh no. Cats are doing a mayhem. Basically, Draco's where Loki normally eats his food. So Loki is confused and staring at me like, help. Help me. He's in my spot. Like, I can't actually help you with that, but I can try and encourage you to come over here. Ooh, I know what I could put here. Oh, I lied. I immediately lied. Puddle. We definitely have a puddle. So I didn't pick up a duck. I thought that I had one of the ducks. So yeah, this is Molly's house. Well, Pate's house isn't that. I could do a double neighborhood there. I could put a house here. I can't pick a house, can I? Because I think I'm already moving. Yeah, I'm already moving someone's house. So, who knows? The only real answer is to time travel, right? Okay. Come on. Put it on the floor. Num nums. He decided that he was going to eat the door instead. What was for you to eat? Num nums. Please eat it. I know that it's not in your normal place. I can see that, Sir Loki. Dabman, are you there? I don't think he's there. Just going to go on a BRB really quickly, chat, to see if I can get this cat mischief under control. I'll be right back. Hi. If you were thinking that I came back, sat down, started talking and playing Animal Crossing, while also being on the BRB screen, no, I would never do that. That wouldn't happen, right? No streamer does that. So, yeah, hi, I'm back, and that definitely didn't happen. I wasn't actually here for a while. Have a lovely shower, Steph. I didn't do anything or chat away or talk back to Dabman. No. My brain is burr. My brain is very burr. You're starting to get sleepy again. I hope you can have some lovely sleep. Thank you for hanging out with us. Sweet dreams. Loki was a beast, and Loki did a diabolical shit, which I spoke about too. Because basically, whenever Dabman's busy, the cats realise that Dabman's busy, and then they start to riot and act up. And it's because they know I can't manage them or manage what they're doing. They just do it on purpose. Wait, if I just do that, will that make a corner? Kind of, actually, yes. Do. Can't believe I was on a BRB for that long. Oh, I promise that when I'm off stream, I can actually think. I know it seems like I can't, but I can. I have managed to think in situations and everything. How is it? How is Animal Crossing such a time sinker? Honestly, I feel like I don't really achieve much, and then before I know it, it's been hours and I'm still on Animal Crossing, and I just didn't fully know that it was gonna be all that long. Streamer brain is such a problem for me at the moment. Oh. Up, duck. It's because it takes forever to do anything. I don't think you're wrong, actually. That is very true. It does take forever. You have to terraform one square at a time, then redo the same square over and over. You really do. It's kind of rough, really, isn't it? I can hear a balloon, but I'm going to pretend I can't. For the purposes of progress, what balloon? And you can never find anything that you're looking for, because why would they want you to be able to see things? Actually, that path is just so shit. You started in Wild World, you couldn't even decorate outside. That's true. So true. I was thinking the other day, I was like, I should really just spend some time hanging out on my island, you know? Just start to decorate it and stuff. Instead, I could just be fishing, which is how I used to play Animal Crossing as well. Only fishing. I really hate how I can ruin a pathing by making it look so unnatural. I am going to whack a bonfire on it, so I need it to be much more than before. Ivy, that's not for you to eat, sorry sweetie. You have a very good nose though. As soon as I put food down on the floor, the others are like, I know what you have there, Lilia. I know that you've got food. Actually, bending down to pick that bowl off the floor was a really bad idea. It was a very, very silly idea that I just had to try and move. How could I move like that? Ow. Shit. Hello there, Dadman. I did no sillies. I didn't stay on my BRB screen instead of saying, hi, I'm back. The food's up here, I just picked it up. Loki pooped because he was hungry, and then he couldn't eat food because Draco was in his spot and he couldn't get his little understanding to understand that actually he could just eat in a different place, and gotta make money so you can get all the decorations that won't fit in your storage. Exactly. That's why we cross animals so much. Okay. That's not how I would normally decorate, but ow, fuck. Okay. Well, okay. I'm glad he told me. One sec. Sorry about that, I just needed to yell in pain. This is great fun. my god, I can see spots in my eyes. Ow, actually, that's not better. I thought distraction would work better. I think I lied. Did I have another log bench? I did. Beautiful. Welcome back from ads. You missed me saying yeah, ow, quite a lot.
And me coming out to...
And Damon being here.
Poop, I guess.
Yes.
Which are we going?
Thank you. Cats are such mischief. But yeah, sometimes for me, bending down to do anything is actually just really painful. So I bent down and I picked up a bowl off the floor. And that's what just caused all of that.
I'm so sorry, I was just trying to be efficient.
You don't need to be sorry.
Make a phone call.
You're not my broken insides, Dadman.
Well, no, and I mean, in fairness, I thought the phone call would be maybe 5 minutes, and then they would be like, oh yeah, well, we'll be in touch. It's like, oh no, I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. Oh, just a couple? Oh, okay. Was on the phone for 40 minutes.
Did you learn anything?
And they might come out and give you a stare there.
That's not why you called,
That
right?
is what I thought, actually.
Oh, I thought it was about...
No, I called OT, not...
Why did you randomly call OT?
Because we discussed doing it 3 or 4 months ago and I didn't.
Okay.
And now that my knees are broken,
We need things, yes. Things would be good.
managing without the adaptation
Garden,
to get
light.
it's not working.
I wonder if I have more than one wheat field. Probably I do. That is a Christmas miracle, actually. Oh. The moral of the story is don't move your body. Because if you move, you might end up in too much pain. Wait, didn't I have a campsite sign? I feel like I do somewhere. That is not in my pocket. Poor Dadman. Yeah, I'll be fine. I'll be fine. Worst case, I'll stop and I'll lay down until it passes. Oh, they're still exercising. They're so clever. I actually was sort of intending that we would game switch. That's not really worked yet. What should I do? Let's put some things away. That needs to be changed colour anyway. I don't even know why I'm holding a water pump. Okay, that's fine. Actually, the wheelbarrow was meant to go up here. Like here-ish. Hand cart, wheelbarrow. Up a little bit. Yeah. I still didn't even really finish what I was going to do up here. I just plonked a couple of things down and then I will be on my way. There's already going to be some there. Maybe here then. Purple hyacinths are your favourite flower? I think mine currently are white tulips. But I love that they look like lavender. Like a little lavender farm because there was just a gap here. So that's what I thought I would add to make it magical feeling. Oh yeah, I wanted to do a coffee shop somewhere. And that path go over there. And then we have this. I wonder where I should put the coffee place that I haven't got yet. I can't believe I never thought of making a lavender field. I know, right? I mean, it took me ages to come up with it as possible. This could be a market here. Let's do a market then. Let's do a wee market and then go from there. But yeah, I keep having plans that I'm gonna play Honkai, and then it never actually happens. Boop, 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 boop. Dong, ding, dong, dong. Bing, bong, bong. All I can hear is KK bubblegum every time I access my storage. And I apologize for that brainworm. Earworm? Brainworm. Yeah? Okay. Dude. There, that's the main thing for what I look for. Dude. You could be markety, you could be markety. I mean, you I need for a different reason. Oh, I might be running out of decorations again. It keeps happening. It's almost as if I'm using them or something. Wild. Let's customize. So many things I can customize. Market. I think that's worse than what I've already got, to be honest. Just a wee bit worse. This might be a bit of a weird place to whack a truck, actually. Of all the places in Animal Crossing where I could whack a truck, yeah, I think that's not going to work for so many reasons. So many very clear reasons why you shouldn't whack a truck on a hill. Maybe. Hi, welcome in Lacriloon. I'm so sorry if I just butchered your name. I'm really good at butchering names. If anything, it's what I'm best at doing. I feel like this isn't enough space for a market though. And again, why is there a truck there? Why am I putting trucks everywhere? I mean, when I've moved the museum and other things, I'm gonna have more space for where I could have a market. Like, we could literally have a seaside now because the boat's there. That's a bit small. Here we could have maybe a market. No, thank you for your text messages saying I owe you money. I'm good, thank you. Lacry's also fine, perfect. How are you today? I feel like my markets normally have more going for them than this. Like, I need a table or a stool or something there. But yeah, there needs to be something there to make it look a lot more. Like, I get my own concept, but also what? I mean, actually, maybe that. And then... Marshall, you're gonna try and walk in my way, aren't you? Oh dear, that just looks like there's literally been an actual accident and the truck rode right into the cliff. You're working right now but want to play Animal Crossing so bad. I relate to that so much in that all I can think about is Animal Crossing at the moment. It could become a problem. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Is literally all that I'm thinking about. Like, I could probably be thinking of more useful things. Except I literally can't. Yeah, I think this gap's not it for the truck market. What do you think, Marshall? The good word is sulky, actually. It smells like kombucha that it kind of freaks you out. Like, how much kombucha do you have to drink for your whole house to smell like it? Don't talk smack about Teddy. He's my actual baby. How could you? And now I'm going to go and check on Teddy. Kombucha. Poor little guy. I'm so happy I have Teddy. Long time no see. Sorry. I haven't spoken to you. Sorry about that. Your music's really loud. I need to get going on HHP so I can give them all better houses. You deserve better, Teddy. We'll get there. I wonder who's got the recipe. Who is currently crafting? Who haven't we seen about? Yeah, Coco's there. And Molly's been out the front exercising. So it must be one of the chew at the back of the island villagers then. Which I'm starting to regret as a choice. Who do we got? So, Bo I've seen already. I haven't... No, I think I did see Pate actually. I tell a lie. I think I have seen her. No, I haven't. You're crafting. Hi. What you doing? A birdhouse. Because I'm building a thing. You already know how to make a birdhouse. Yeah. No, wait. No, I don't want it. No, I don't want it. I don't want... I didn't want that, actually. Also, I'm sad that Pate's not Pom-Pom. No offense, little duck. Can I have it, please? Yes, you can. I've actually got a few DIYs. I should make a little area so that people can come and get DIYs. Not just start a peppy house. Let's talk. My hair's fab, actually. Don't try a new hairdo. Dong, 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 dong. Alright, I'm going to see if I've got a stool and then I can get a bench and then I can plunk DIYs on it. Ah. You know when you don't know the way around your own island. Totally that. What should I do? Get something out. Perfect. Where are they? Here. I also have a bonfire, ironwood bed, wooden chair, and a wooden toolbox. So yeah. Oh wait, I went too far. That's fine. My brain is a one-track brain right now. Wait. Did I use all of my stores? Does that mean I have to craft them? In this economy, you want me to craft them? Absolutely unreasonable. That should be illegal, actually. It's like okay. Fine. You need to go out this morning. Of course, of course. Just let me know. And if I'm actually still awake-ish, then of course that's fine. Right, let's make more stalls. Let's craft first. Did I go too far? Yeah, that's like 24 pieces of wood, isn't it? Oh no, it's 12. Cool. I'll craft one more. All done. All done, thank you, please. Let's customize. Round for most of the week. Perfect. So, dark brown. Green. Thank you for clapping me. Continue to clap me, Tom Nookin, as well. Otherwise, you know, I will feel demotivated. I also want to grab a bench. A benchy bench. Wee. Oh, they just waved bye to Molly. Thank you for coming to this morning's exercise class, Molly. You are now free to leave. Why is nothing at the top? Anytime I look. Boop 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 beep boop ba 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 ba. Not really sure what I was looking for. Probably leafies. I did have stools. They were there the whole time. Rude. I'm just not noticing of things. Wait, and then I can make a market sign and everything. Let me make a market sign. It's like a market, except it's a DIY area. No, Molly was staying doing yoga. The others left. Kind of like that. Should I craft something? No. I've forgotten what you need to customize, but there's this. This is it, actually. Ew, the woods are not great. Ta-da! Dun, do, 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 do. Hi, bye, Molly. You don't have a flea. You have a flea. For goodness sake. I really thought fleas were like a summer problem. They're not. I caught the flea. The curse is lifted. I'm sorry, Molly. Meep moop, Diana. Meep moop. Okay. I do a little circle of... Not a lot, apparently. There. Do, 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 do. This one is going to be quite basic. Oh wow, it is working. Seriously though, they really make us work hard for every single square in this game, don't they? They are just... You need to work for your squares, people. You want to decorate your entire island. One individual square at a time. Do it. Where's the other stool? There it is. It worked. Shmlaff shmla. Log bench. Sign. Nope, not a wooden box. Plain wooden sign, please, saying markets. Nope. No, no. No, look that way. Thank you. Look the correct direction. Is there a gap there? Not really. That's fine. Wooden box, sweet for you, you're just please. Okay, and then drop. And by drop, I mean plonk. Drop. 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 There. And that is our little markety bit. Community market bit. Definitely not a campsite sign. We can maybe have bugs. Like, welcome to the marketplace. Have you seen that we have bugs? and flowers too. Like there. And there. And you also can't really, oh god, can I squeeze? And then I haven't used any of these circles yet. Let's use a circle. No real reason other than it looks really cute. Okay, well, it doesn't look really cute if it's there. There. A. Okay, I'm less sure about that now that I've put it there, but that's okay. I will just make a thing over it, like a community, a blanket. So I already have a nearby blanket. Then in that case, a doily thingy. And then we just put a cushion or a seat near it. Yep. And also some of this. Oh god, I can definitely fit. I'm not going the wrong way. And then maybe a little seat in the middle of that, like a mum cushion that I might need to change the colour of, because I only think I have 2 more. Get something out. Yes. Yes. And then in case that doesn't work, that one. Do 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 do. Yay! And more hydration. Okay. Can I customize my mum cushion, please? Truck, milk, wooden box, mum cushion. I could do it, Loki. Thank you for being here. I love you too. Are you hungry or are you wanting a cuddle? Because I'm a little bit busy. Thank you for licking my head. I never realised until I had cats just how licky they are. Like, they're really quite licky. Don't eat an inanimate object though, Loki. That's not part of being here. Is that kind of... I don't think that works in the way that I want that to work. It's slightly diagonally there. Maybe then that works. In a, yes, you've put stuff there. Don't worry, Coco, I was only going to paint it directly on top of your head. Kind of like that, maybe? Maybe it'll look... Careful! Maybe it'll look a bit better when the flowers have grown all the way up. Because we do want the flowers to grow all the way up. Okay, and then this goes to the market. Imagine if they silently, like, and by they I mean Nintendo, if they silently, like, shadow dropped that you can have diagonal items or something. I would literally lose it. Just because I think right now it'd be good to have, like, the diagonal lights, but obviously they can only go straight. And I just wish that I could rotate them. Yeah, these. I want these there, but like diagonally there. Oh no, this isn't gonna... Okay. It kind of worked actually. Yeah, like that. Yeah, it is really limiting. It's like, thank you, that's really good, but also maybe if I could just put things where I would like to, that would also be great. Milk can. A milk can, and what else do I have? Campsite, a truck. Pile of leaves. Sure. Pile of leaves. Dun, dun, dun. Then I don't know if there's space for my shmleh. There's no room. Have you considered making room so I can place the shmleh? It is a shmleh. Like that, see? Ooh, fancy. And now when people want DIYs, we have a little DIY land that you definitely don't glitch into or around ever. Maybe no milk can. I don't know. Maybe milk can, maybe no milk can. I think somehow this is actually the problem. As cute as it is, it matches 0 vibes. The vibes are all off for that one bit. Whereas the leafies can just go there. Loki. Hi, what the fuck are you doing? Hello. Can you not be like a monster just because you're hungry? Ew, you licked me. You have a very fishy tongue. Yeah, you do. Loki's here. He says chaos. Ah, thank you, Cactus. I appreciate you. Oh, sorry, Coco. Oh, I'm sorry. We're doing little by little things. Dabin, would you be able to feed Loki? Because he's trying to eat inanimate objects and it's a bit busy to eat an inanimate object, you know? I'm in the middle of something actually. No one knows if you can or can't. You might not be able to. We should use more mush lamps than I'm not using. Dope. That is a Dabman. He needs to feed the cat that's trying to take over stream. That's Loki, by the way. That's you. He is much mischief. He's like, blep blep, feed me or I'll eat everyone else. Feed me right meow. What yeah, that's what he sounds like when you lift him up. How could you? Wait, what did I just pick up? Because I think I immediately blocked it out, which is the least helpful decorating.
I got salmon licky tube in my pocket.
You got salmon licky tube in your pocket? Oh, the cats are gonna love you today.
Yeah, they are.
What was the other thing? Oh yeah, it was...
Or I could change it.
I mean, you probably should change, yeah. Mush lamp. Nice and magical, and... yes. I know, laundry is actually the never-ending monster of all chores. It is the worst, yes. Because the minute you do it, there's already more of it. You never finish. It's a chore that no matter what you do, you can never finish. The chore of laundry.
We should just have fur.
I don't want fur.
Yeah. Imagine if you just hadn't got that feature for the monkeys.
I'm glad that... ooh, money.
You're glad that we did because we did. But if we hadn't, you'd be glad that we had fur and not clothes.
Okay.
They still develop clothes, so,
Okay, Dapman. Pat pat. He thinks that we should just have fur as a species. Okay, that will do for that. Thank you so much for being here, Steph. Have a great rest of your time zone and message me later. Oh, Luna. I'm like, what do you mean no? Because the kitten is climbing the door. Literally always. I might just release this flea because it's. You go, be free, flea. And then I have a campsite sign to place as well. This is actually the quickest way to the campsite. Not that I know if it will go here at all well, but actually I'll put it here. Doobie doobie. Oh, it's gone. There. Campsite, as if you didn't already know, is right here. Okay, that bag is actually ruining the... Yeah, no, I'm not going to reunite it, actually. I just needed to tidy up a bit, and that wasn't that possible. Plant one. Plant one. Plant one. Money! I wish money would just float over our heads all the time. Okay. I'm assuming it's money because it was a yellow balloon. Yeah. Green ones are more often furniture. Yellow ones are more often gold. Somehow I remembered that sort of useless information. Cool. Right then, friends, I think here's a good place for me to wind up stream and go and cry into a pillow because pain. Thank you for hanging out with me today. I now know that I need to get loads more items again because I'm using them all over my island and therefore running out of things. And also try to figure out some of the terraforming. We'll probably end up doing some more Crossing of Animals tomorrow. If not, we'll start with Stardew. I do still want to finish Little Nightmares 2. And I also want to play Honkai or Blue Protocol or Duet Night Abyss or many of the games. And I also have games here that I want to play Deltarune and Strange Horticulture and Undertale and Stanley Parable and you know what I mean? There's lots of games going on. There's lots of games going on that I would like to play. Thank you for being here, Farfetch. Thank you, Salius. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, everyone. Let's get some mod love and some chat love. And some chat love. And some love. And we will be back tomorrow, same time, same place, and we'd love to see you again. If you're not followed, do consider dropping a follow so you can find your way back here. But if not, same time, same place tomorrow. Have an amazing rest of your time zone, everybody. Thank you so much for being here. Bye.